People are going big up. What I deal with. Hope everybody up, you see it. Yeah, man, I don't know. Respect. Big up yourself for your membership, you know, man. Yeah, man. Blessings. Give thanks, I see it. Yeah, YouTube send out notification. Notify the people. Big up to the 6 people there from early out, I see it. Make sure you click the like button and support. True Black, what go on? Big up yourself, you know. Bless up and big up yourself. I wish M that. MB. Big up yourself in a Master Kirk. Where are you dealing with Ryan? Big up yourself in a General. Watch, look, and listen. Big up yourself, you know. A long time I not even check in. I have a flu about me from the other day, man. You see it. So I just say me I go on bill. Tell whatever. And I don't even know what I go on all now. But I just say, you know, I have to even make the people them hear what I go on. Spending at the building. Big up yourself, you know, Nicholas, right? Yo, all our new subscribers, big up on yourself, you know. You don't know, we know, say, typically, 90% of the new subscribers, them not care about no live still. But if 1 and 2 are past you and see live stream, big up on yourself, you see it. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Ryan. Red Blair, big up yourself, you know, General. What go on? Chris Simit in the building. Yeah, big up Rick and Panel when them check in. Yeah, I don't even know what go on. Oh, I never have no specific. What go on, Mark? Big up yourself for the membership, you know. Where the link for the membership, well, let me see if I find it. Because people can support the membership, you know, because it's not farmer support said way. You know? Yeah, man. Because so you think go. Well, I never find it, the membership link, me general. I want my find. Yeah. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Nicholas. Yeah, see membership there. Big up yourself in a Jawian. So, yeah, here we are going to people. I may find that thing and make 2 share in a 2 like a place. Because I know say, yeah, man, most definitely watch look and listen. We just talk about like people where I pass through and just wonder what go on. You see it? You know, you have them type of people, you know, when new to the thing and subscribe because of blogs. You see it? But at the end of the day, you don't know. We're there, man. And the people know say if me not show, if them see me not show about, they know say you know, a reasons. That's what I say. Big up yourself, Marcy. I want to go on. Hope you have a good night, you know. You see it? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Bless up yourself. Big up Jawian in our building. What are you deal with? Yeah, man. So, well, I make 2 share here and there, people. You see it? Yeah, man. What are you deal with nice stop there, though? Everything up. I'm not even sure how long I stay out there. As me say, I just check in mainly. We make people know so we're still there. It's not a sellout thing or nothing. You see it? See what I go on here, so. Oh. Yeah, man. I'm going to share this in another group over here, son. That's it. Not even a group, but in a my other channel. Yo, Lawrence, what go on? A long time I don't see the man. Big up yourself, you know. Big Papa, what go on? What go on for Alkaline new tune? A long time I don't hear from Vendetta people, you know. You see? I don't know, say Vendetta work on a system, you know. We are going to wait upon this man or that man or that man or that man for verify or pacify out. No, man, I will just put out music. You see what I say? What go on for Alkaline new tune? Lex in our building. Big up yourself, you know. Empress fee. Why Empress fee? You need to draw closer to down in a South Florida, because We hear say the new juicy beef patty them have a buzz. Let me say, we say Lawrence, the new Alkaline kick, yeah man, a bad piece of song, man. You see it? That man a bad piece of song, but you don't know anything go. People have to just go and view up the thing and stream up the thing and everything there. See it? And watch look and listen say, Rick, you see cargo big up Vegas. You know what I'm not get for check in too much on the internet today, though. I will take up and say, well, cargo and Vegas are right, you know. You see, if cargo and Vegas even my war tomorrow, I never penny for them thing too tough, you know. But just know say cargo and Vegas that. You see what I say? Yeah, man. Well, so when the line calm down, yeah, man. Line a wrap around the whole plaza, brother. You see it? Big up yourself, Frost Boss, Peter Brown. Yeah, man. Line a wrap around the whole plaza. You see it? A big excitement. Yeah, man. Circle down there and the understanding is that ones and ones can only get few party. You see it? You know? Circle down there even to the line, them tall and we have to go home back. You know, so we just know say we can't even circle back the ends. And I just write down the side there, you know. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Jawin. We can't even circle back the ends till probably in the next week or so when everybody, you know, get the excitement or whatever. And let's have go. We say I wait for one at Tamarack. A Tamarack you there. See? Yeah, man. Yo, here Big Papa, you just a 8 say, man. If you don't live a Fort Lauderdale, why you don't left Jamaica? Fort Lauderdale and Jamaica, brother. Last Fort Lauderdale and Florida. So if you live in Florida, you live in Florida. You probably just live at the wrong part where nothing really go on. You see it, you have to live down on that side, yeah. Where you think loud, you see what I say? Yeah. Yeah, big up yourself, Colin in our building. What I deal with? Big Papa Bex because thing that we have to tell them to send. We have to write. We have to write a letter and tell them to send a juicy beef up your way. You see it? Yeah, man. You can't go. Yeah. Yeah, we are going how can I speak on it? Big up yourself, you know. Bless up yourself and big up yourself. How can I speak on it? You see it? Yeah, man. New Alkaline chap, you know, how can I speak on it? You know, love what go on. Master Kirk, big up yourself in membership, you know, general. I don't know anything go. Yeah, man, respect and manners. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Mark, with the membership as well. You see it? Yeah, man. So we you try. I don't know, today Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, man, I try for you activate up at the live thing. They come in like forward live too long, you know, because, you know, whenever you're not forward live long, you know, a lot of people just say, wait, yeah, why, done with, and just gone. But yeah, the idea just say thing go still. Big up yourself, Mr. Fabulous. DED, what go on? Big up yourself, you know, DED. Big up yourself, DED. Here's a taste right to get juicy if I run. You know what I say? Big up yourself, mood, man. People are going to say, me not no sense or me not know what me I talk about. But me not even too argue with man over thing there, you know. But big man thing, you know what I say to me still. Taste right patty them eat better than juicy beef. One problem we have with taste right patty them. I think them put, and it's not really a problem. Because probably if you crave them, I would have probably your style. You know, I think they just put a little bit too much meat in all the taste right patty them. But in terms of crust and taste and everything, they get everything perfect, brother. Big woman thing. You know, but when I say too much butter, not necessary. I don't know. Well, it kind of varies still, you know. It depends on where you live still, you know. You see, it depends on which part you live. You know, because probably the further up you go, probably the quality drop. So, you know, but me know say the one them down in the near Jamaica, yeah. Have the same Jamaica flavor. Big up yourself, text in our building. Yeah, man. That's why I not open up my one juicy beef store. Big Papa, you know, hear me say stop talk about party and foreign and you don't live near a party shop, brother. You can't have man, you're there foreign and man send your party. And I send you this and I send you that. In a foreign and you talk about taste. Yeah, party got 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and by the time it reach it, now it must taste bad. Yeah, we are talking about something fresh out of the party oven. You see it? Yeah, man, big up yourself, Tony Tough. Why go on fully Gaza UTG? Yeah, man, me hear them are telling you all over the internet to behave for yourself, you know, fully Gaza. Yeah. Yo, it's a speed. Yeah, man, a Big Papa, I don't know him I find so much fault. If him have to go so boom, we are dealing with Emotep. Big up yourself, you know. Blessing Emotep say check in. If him have to wait till 6, 7, 8 and the party pass through for reach him, what kind of qualification him have to tell me about how bad it is? It have to pass through here, so people feel it up in a airport. You know, this a man security guard that squeeze it up. By the time it reach, it shake out, bro. All I flavor gone. You see it? See how a circle? Big up Miss Perfectly Imperfect. Tony Tough Son Montana said that as one of. Oh, okay. Okay, we say I'm one of the best local taxi driver service here in Montego Bay, St. James, Jamaica. Yeah, man. So I don't know anything go. By the time, you know, by the time a party reach him, people, you know, immigration asks it how long it has stay offering. You see what I say? One bag of questioning, one bag of feel up on them thing. The people them squeeze out the flavor, bro. I'm wait till you have a touch down here, some man. We are getting fresh out of the home. You're gone too far, SSP. Me can't even repeat that. Jaja know. Yo, when you say G so far when I run, hopefully, you know, because I think go. You know. But boy, it look I be a debate me see I go on. Me don't know who right for who wrong. Me just have to go and watch what I go on, you know. Every minute, every 5 seconds you hear something else from somebody, from either this side or that side. I said, think about the boy, they might get rich off our culture. Yeah, I saw it said from time to time, you know, Frost Boss. So I say, so my time when we have the culture, we don't neglect it, man. Other people out in the wider world see it and make use of it. Now, same with even with music. We're not in control of our music, the money part of our music more so. You see it? Big up yourself in a sweet pea. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Prince Reed, in the building. We're not in control of even the money part. Canon, Wagwan. Colin, where are you with Colin? Big up yourself, you know. Blessing see super chat, you know, Emotep. Big up, me not even see Miss Julia. Miss Julia, I say she, I think she said she gone out. I think yesterday Miss Julia birthday, you know. Big up Miss Julia upon her birthday. If she listen back the playback, you see it. TG Media in our building. Let me see what Colin said. I was wondering why the artists then put the music on pause. Respect Alpha Coffee, keep the music going. Music we say seriously. Yeah, brother. The man never go like me. I wonder me I say, yo, the man never go like they have quote case of quote, brother. Me know say Vybz Kartel have case of quote. So if Vybz Kartel have focus on him case of quote, me understand that. And even Vybz Kartel, me say attempt to put out music. Them man are no case of quote and me not see no music. Yo, big up yourself, you know, sleepy. Where are you with? Big up yourself, Emotep for super chat, you see? Them man are no case of quote none at all, and me not see no music a come out. That me wonder the other day, you know. So big up Alkaline for that track there still. You see, me wonder where the rest of man them there. You know, if this are the year where the man them, all of the artists them were like in other league, they, if them pack up, you know, and just say, yo, them done with the music thing. Me don't know how I go on, you know, people. It look like all of the man, like a retirement year this. Big up yourself, you know, Nicky. And lazy are afraid, they're afraid. Probably they're afraid say, yo, you know, because every blog will come out, you know, about Kartel, you know. So probably they must say, yo, too much attention upon Kartel and the people and not really a pre nothing more. So, you know, man, I go watch all them viewership already. But I know every time your viewership I go load, brother. So by the time I go just know say, you know, I just saw the thing go, you just put out some music. I make the people them enjoy the song them. You see, do I go on Nicky? Pick up yourself, you know. Why Nicky, anytime we touch back down at St. Thomas, you know, we can't tell the difference with it how far, you know. Right now, based on how we see St. Thomas look loud, you know. You know, you say them are soon drop all a nut Ford Express round there. How deal with him out there?
Yeah, big up, Rick. You know the thing going on.
Yeah, man, today I'm just having a pass through.
Chat same way, you see it?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Me just there say, yo, me just make a quick pass through, cause never feel 100 from the other day, man. To know me never feel rare, but me know why people and things say me disappear altogether, you know. So me just say, yo,
know the thing.
I make a check in. Yeah, man. So Beach say Alka song bad, yeah, man. So how I go on in the media emotive?
Well, you know, say that's the politics still, and you know the politics, and you know, yeah, man.
God.
Let me say the politics. You don't know the thing got the Vybz Kartel thing that I got always
yeah, man, Vybz Kartel lock the place right now, man.
Yeah, that lock the place right now. It's a serious.
You see, man, a ball about women we talk about that, brother. It's obvious, man. Court sitting lock the place, brother. Where you want the people to talk about? But people want to talk about in the media, bro.
Yeah, this is a legal argument at the end of the day. It's not about music. You get what I say? So at the end of the day, yeah, me not feel nobody have the authority to tell nobody where they must talk about. That's the reality as well too. So, you know, people have to just know so here go on. Yeah, man. YouTube is a free space for everybody. And I think the only problem is
the argument is that not even YouTube, like over the internet. Because I don't even see people that post on Instagram, TikTok and all of them places. Yeah. The same people them are tuning in, you know, but them are tell you say you know if say nothing about it, and them I say something about it, you know. You see, it just can't be a confusion. Big up Canon still, you know, and you know, big up Chang and all I want them. Frostbar say, no rest are the biggest song right now. Yeah, man, it's a nice song, man. I like it. You see it? I like the message and so forth. You see what I say? But you don't know when it come on to even songs, you know. So my time, if I know bad man song or you know, shade no man or them type of thing, you know, people are really going like them, the people want like them want to go around the acknowledgement, I think, you know. But some my time, some song are just some song where just take them time and go on slow cook. You know them way they out there?
Yeah, man, same way, so man. And if you realize, even with Alkaline, all right, what them about 3 songs, clock over 1 million, right? Right, yeah. You know, I see have to say at least 3 songs where job so far clock over 1 million organic views. We're not talking about the machine turn on or nothing like that. So at the end of the day, in a real life, Rick, if you can get a million organic views on YouTube, yeah, man, that is a good look. And I just saw the thing go, the song I go grow. Songs I go always grow. Music I go always grow too. So you know, some songs where we might not look on now, when you look on it 6 months from now or a year from now, is a different ball game. So and there's some music there as well too. Music have a fast food appeal, but also it kind of have the appeal where you know it can steadily grow on people. So yeah, I just said that there right now here, Rick. And even
and
song the Alkaline drop, you get me as a good song, and it go appeal to people because it is relatable. You know, I mean, remember you got always have people who are gonna have them opinion and people just love tear down too. We know that already. So that can't go change. But you have neutral people who will listen to songs and realize that them relatable. And I just hit that, you know. Yeah, most people out there, yeah, man, they're not really tribal like that. I just that a little small percentage of people where just love the tear down. Them after tear down. If they're not tear down artists is like, you know, they not do a good job. So that's right there.
Yeah, I'm just for add to that. I'll go on my general. Cool man. Emo, big up yourself too. Well, and just for add to that, Emo, you know, as one of them when a tribal, but you know, respecting music. It's like sometimes we forget say sometimes the artists them just reflect on, you know themselves and in our feelings, and them are paint a different type of picture. The picture always is not the same Mona Lisa or the same fuckery or the same greatness. You see what I say? A different type of picture, and people have to look into the message and so the dog are pre, because if when the man them are real, not only upon the panel, but the comment section, whatever, if people are real vendetta and anonymous fun, when the dog say him nah left the game, and then the man say no rest, if one can understand where a dog are try to lead to, or where the dog are try to say, you see me, I say it very simple, because now left the game means say yo, I stand firm in that thing. No rest. No rest means say yo, me see beer fuckery I go on, but yet still. You know what I mean? I said no sleep in anything.
Yeah.
Even
Probably,
though we're tired and we see the fuckery, we not sleep it out.
Yeah, probably I'm gonna say, yo, there's a particular goal or a particular level where you have to reach, and him not reach this yet, so you know, just a continue putting the work. Said we, as I may say. Yeah, man. But big up Sweet Pea, you know. You see it. That are the link for the membership. And you know, one them can join the membership if them can't do so. You see what I say? Yeah, man, you don't know. But yeah, other side thing go, brother.
Yeah, you know, if you be IP every time, like you know, like
every time you go see, yo, this time every time. Yeah, go run, go scan and say, yo, who this and this and who that. Because sometimes in them song there, over time they song them where a man at this and over time them not really. A lot of them, some of them are solid, you know, but enough time them not really amount to nothing, because after you have the 2-3 day debate there, it's not really rare. But and some of the time the songs them where go back and I will have meds and I say, yo, let me hear what, let me listen some songs from rare. This
big one thing I saw Popcorn stripe through, you know. I say him stripe through, you know. It's me I said them type of song there where you know really a pop as you hear it, but when you really look back and preview, like damn, I got through this in my life.
Song with playback value, you know. Yeah. But as versatile artists, I will put out a different type of song. You see it? Yeah, man.
And I don't understand how them expect that either. Say the dog versatile, one of the most versatile. You have to expect some on every song. Some song will calm down. You see me answer?
True.
It now because remember say the temperature. You have to read the like where Mr. Vegas. You have to read the room. You see me answer? So the dog read the room, read the temperature and atmosphere, and realize this is just a song we needed right now.
Sure. Fly High, that's the Alka get 1 million views with no promotion, knowing. Yeah, you know, and at the other idea, brother, we have to just know say your artist, yeah, man. And
he definitely have a loyal fan base. That's important. You get what I say? Him know that. Him know so him have a loyal fan base. So at the end of the day, whatever you know, content him put out there, with the music, yeah man, the fan base them are gravitate to it, because it's not like say he might put no foolishness out there. You get what I say? But it's not every song gonna be brawling, you know. You get what I say? Yeah man, you chop up body and then sitting down all them something.
No, it can't.
So
be like
you know the thing go, you know, you have whole heap of style and flow and whatever. But when I notice, even with Alkaline, like no two songs are ever the same. Me have to give him the ratings for that, Rick. No song has ever been the same. So no matter how much song him put out, the whole of them sound different or in them own unique way. You get what I say? So me definitely have to applaud the artist for that.
And if people understand what that term, you know? If people understand the terminology where Emo that used a while ago, listen to Lil Baby where every song sound the same. And that's what I try to show you. So Alkaline is not the guy where the girl song, the bad man song, and the money song and everything sound the same flow, same. It's a different type of thing, you see me I say? And I am not the greatest Alkaline fan, but I can know the truth.
But sometimes I question that thing there, you know, because here I go on, you know. Sometimes, even though it's cool, you know, but sometimes I wonder if I write things. Because most artists, you know, they will find all a flow, you know, and find a style, you know, and hit and bang.
And stick to it. Like,
and just start beat it till the people them tired, right, you know. By the time the people them tired, all that sound, the emo take the man gone with all 6-hit song. But, you know, with Alka, it kind of just, like, you know, just know, say, yo, even if you find a big, massive, giant hit with this sound or this flow array, you get something different the next time.
Exactly. For example, Big's one done.
If are the right thing, you see it. You know, so me don't know.
Yeah, for example, Big's one done in second tune with a sound just like the first one, you know, Alkaline would do that.
Yeah, exactly, you know. Yeah, but you have like a what if artist. What if even bigger artists you can't think there, you can use as example. Some people with biggest giant them find a flow, brother, and then beat the flow there, bro. And me not really like beat it and say, nothing really wrong with it still, you see, but probably a man can look at it and say, oh, probably I water down the music or I water down the quality of the thing.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, and Rick, you have sometimes the flow they becomes monotonous, because case in point, Najiri, like last year was his breakout year. He's an artist where me definitely admire his music. He's not a music where you can say you're a crossover music, but that's theme style and rate. You get what I say? But then you realize that the flow and the style is becoming the same. You get what I say? So in a last year he did very well. The start of the year, you get what I say? He put out a good amount of songs and them just not hit it. So me see him and Raja while the one now, and me know same dep on the payment plan that job too. So me actually I watched them there. But my point was, all them songs them, were very similar in the flow. And say sometimes you need a diversity there. You get what I say? Yes, that one style or one flow that will work for you, but it can't work forever. And if you notice, no artist no succeed in the game with no one style and one flow.
True, yeah, and as we say, that Malka beat them with, you see it. So, as you make mention, even like Nigeria, the man them that we boom from a final couple hit or a final one hit already. That the style of change, man, a different style. So a lot of them have just like work on the versatility part, right? Because as I say, no matter how it go, you know, can use one style, one flow, whatever. You see, but as me say, as a young youth in the thing still where you do him thing, you can see say Alka kind of like spending time to study out the music on a level still. You see what I say? Yeah, and try to even work on like all sounds and try out different
to me,
things.
Alkaline is a young veteran, if people can understand what that means, Him young in a age, but he's a veteran. You see me I say by experience.
Yeah. When you really check like him, that's say over time. You see we're experiment on sounds and whatever. And if you even listen like how we might do him thing right now, you really realize even like the music, it have more like melody and them thing there. And it not sound like him a fight for do it or whatever. Sound like somewhere, just practice and become perfect over time. You see what I say? So yeah, man, Douglas Alka is a musical G, one dancer G, and to the Gaza fans, in my opinion, Alkaline never said anything about Kartel. When I go back to the interview on stage.
Yeah, but we're not going to say, but watch your story.
Yeah.
We have sometimes people understand, even we sometimes get caught up and understand, say, even the music business for the artist, them is a 9-to-5 job. And the man them do them work and them expect to go back home to them family, them wife and them kids, wherever that might be or wherever that might be, right? True. So sometime on every song, the man them put out in the prime of them work hours. Sometime a man might tell them yard in them home studio, and it's an after hour tune you are getting, but the dog decide to drop it, you see me I say? We have to make them type of thing.
Hold on. So when you said that now, what context you saying that in?
Oh no, I'm saying like as far as the 9-to-5, because remember it's a job to them too, and
well, no,
as much as we might think,
it's not a 9-to-5 though. It's not a 9-to-5.
No, all right, so
but I get to him as still.
Yeah, but it's in the category of
I'm glad.
So I understand the concept of it being a job, but a 9-to-5. I wouldn't put it as a 9-to-5 because
it is a 9-to-5, brother.
But hold on, it cannot be a 9-to-5 because when the artists them even sleep in them bed, them a make money. When them go on the beach, them a make money same way. When them sit down on the yard all day, them a make money because you don't know it go. The song them a spin, I get rotation, them a stream, so you know where that goes. So I'm not gonna really put it on 9-to-5. I understand it's a job. It's a profession. It's a profession. On the canon, man.
Yeah.
It's a profession, me general. When it comes to artists, it's a profession, and that's why I really have to highlight that because sometimes too much like a fly by night on the internet to size up with artists who are professional content creators. You get what I say? And feel like said them and artists are the same. So put it in a 9-to-5 category, it really kind of water down the profession. So these are professional artists, right? Yeah, man, who master them craft and present them craft and it work for them and that's so that them in general. You get what I say? Me
But
nah
G,
go
me G,
lily down the thing to
me
a
G,
9 to 5. You
me
get
G,
me?
even a CEO of your Fortune 500 company also consider them job as a 9 to 5 because I work. It's a work for
But
bring
remember
in
the CEO,
for bring in
yeah,
money.
he might go in the office, you know. He
Yeah,
has to
but
go in the office.
when you're trying to say it's a job for bringing in money for your family, and that's why them do it.
Yeah, but watch this now. Watch this now, Canon.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I really want to stretch this still, but watch this now. You see, an artist,
Mhm.
every artist is a boss in their own right. Because watch this now. Everybody were forward with him on tour or whatever. Name of them boss, I am a pay them, not true.
True.
Right? When him, if I go with some dancers, I am a pay them. If I go with him sound engineer, yeah man, I am a pay. If I go with him this DJ, yeah man, I am a pay. If I go with him even manager, I am a PA manager. You get what I say? Booking agent, I am a pay them.
But
Everybody
9 to 5
I
don't
am a pay
mean
them
9
too.
o'clock to 5 o'clock general. It means
No,
any
I am
hours
showing
when you
no,
fix your schedule.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, that's why I'm saying I say 9 to 5 because first thing first, most artists, even when they do them shows at night time or whatever. But my point is, even when them asleep, yeah man, them will make money because their music has spin. But every artist is a boss still. You get what I say? Every artist is a boss. You know, I mean, most of these artists them have their own label too and everything, you know. So every artist is a boss still, man.
If your content makes sense and it'll make money.
Right.
You know?
Brother, all right. So, brother, we're in a tractor trailer company we own, right? Just a quick context. And I am the boss. I me sign the paychecks. You see me? I say, but what I'm trying to say, I also have a certain time when I know I'm dedicate to this company, even though it's not my main company, it's on free flow. You see me? I say, as far as the money part, we have dispatchers and drivers and everything. You see me? I say, I just step in if there's a problem, right? So what I'm trying to say, even though I am the boss, I still know that that's a 9 to 5 for me because it brings in income. And when me I try to say, to we, the artists, them, is 24-hour celebrity in our eyes. But to them are regular people who are do them job and I try to go home to them girl and them wife and them kids and them type of thing there. So what me I try to say is that not all the time the man them are upon them full force and full-fledged. Sometimes the man have home studio where them are going to drop a song in there when they want to time them. And it might not be the best song or the greatest song what people expect, but the dog are going to relay that situation right now.
Right. So
But I think like
what context you're saying that in?
Yeah.
Because we really are talking about Alkaline song.
Yeah,
So
that's what I say.
when you say that,
said
what context
emo is because people have said that it should have been better. So me I try to show them say it now if it be the best, and probably just the woman chill and drop it. Go on talk.
So you feel say so you
no, the comment section when me I talk about the comment section say a thing. That's why me.
No man, but I'm just saying. So you have said that's they said the general good in the woman just drop something. That's what you're saying. So,
just like Jada Kingdom did the woman at the Clash and she had do fear thing. Me sure it's Alkaline thing bigger than that, and him have a bigger home studio where him can do what him want, and him probably just do that.
But what? I'm gonna have to tell you what's wrong with this song.
Right.
Yeah, me just go off of what the people must say. Not just your comment section, but throughout the whole day today. A lot of people are say, yo, they may expect better as far as where it come from with Nal if you game on them tune there. Them things that I want to do better. I mean, I try to show them say it now for always be fireworks.
But that's not always the argument with Alkaline.
Me listen to the song, I mean have no problem with the song. That's why I touch on it and say people have to understand say pre the meds and pre with the dog I try to portray the image or whatever when I try to portray in a song as far as what the thing I say. Instead of just
well, they have a lot of people in the team out there where for the main focus when they come on to a song, you know, it we have in mix up. It's supposed to have this man.
And that me as thank
you. No, I understand what you are saying, bro. But me I say some of the people, most of the time where them I look for here if not there is no shade the night for Vybz Kartel, if there's no the night with Popcorn or Massacre, right? And if you not in that, I'm gonna have an issue with this song because that kind of way they expect. But I know every song are gonna be mixed up, brother.
Right, and then they have an next side too. Yeah, you have an next side where what them just dip on the 8 Alkaline train.
Exactly.
And no matter what, them will not even listen to the song, but them just want 8 on it same way. So at the end of the day, it's about what makes sense though, because if anybody listen to the song and you dip on the internet and you see a man say, yo, I hear that song that, you know, you have to just kiss your teeth and go about your business.
Suppose me if you tell you, Emo.
A man now make no sense. You get
Emo, suppose me if you tell us me prefer the song them where me can't hold a meds to, more than the fast one them. You know, when me and the dog them apart, when me by myself I rode in my car, I prefer the med song them where the dog don't really talk too fast and you can't understand what go on really. You see me I say instead of just a throw words all over the place and like I say, just a call names. You see me I say? So them type of song are my type of song. You see me?
So as I say, when you by now, man, I'm on the internet long enough, I must know how this whole thing works, brother. And this is what I think to, you know, work with an overall operation of how I see the internet work. Me make sure say whenever I see an argument come out, even in the whole political atmosphere to Imhotep, anytime I see an argument come out, brother, me try to find the source side. Me not really work with no comment section, I say. Because you just have a lot of people with agenda where frame for them thing, how them want it, and anyhow you follow them, you probably mislead and gone way around one part, and you probably go bring the argument somewhere and a man question and you look like fool. You see?
Yeah,
so,
because well, I know, case in point. That's a very good argument this because case in point, right? All right, so in idea, Mr. Vegas did over Will Rattigan there, right?
Yeah.
And you know him over there, and he's actually, you know, him got there as a quote unquote JLP. And you know how we got that a PNP stronghold, so the Lions then that they gone in. Long story short, before the man even say a word, you know how we got the majority of them once him say my PNP and I mean JLP. Next thing, I'm Mr. Vegas that you know say the recipe that for the 18.
Yeah,
so long story short, him over there and him present him argument and say, here go on now. For those who are arguing and saying that the House Speaker is actually preventing the reports from being tabled, where is the evidence of that? And the man them start talk some things and the man them start make some talking points. You get what I say? So long story short now, Vybz Kartel lawyer now, you know, him start off and him say, boy, first thing first, you know, him a reason and he might talk about the strawman fallacy and whatever. That does some little conversation with when you deal with debate or engage. You get what I say? So long story short, him asked Mr. Vegas say, well, what law is there that allows the House Speaker to actually hold these reports? You get what I say? And so, you know, pretty much he's saying that she has no right or no legal grounds to be holding on to these reports and whatever, and next brethren actually present the source. So at the end of the day, you know, the brethren they present the source and you know, prove Mr. Vegas' argument. But if you're looking at the chat now, you're not serious say, boy, Mr. Vegas wrong. And even when Mr. Vegas right, he still get the beating. So at the end of the day, you can't gauge space, communication space based on the people I say and a type. You have to listen to the reasoning for yourself and the argument for yourself, because even when the man them are reason and the man them are read out certain statutes and them sitting there, the people in the chat not have a clue where the man them are read, so you know. Because me clue. Everybody, you know, person are go on and them something there.
Me hear Marky G explain that same argument there, because alright, there is an argument where me always see circulate the internet with people, and this, as me say, it's the reason why when me see the argument and come up more go to the source. Me no want to hear nothing from no third party individual where I tell me what them feel like. I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. This whole argument about the illicit six. Based on how me hear the man them put forward that argument, you know, brother. The man them would make it seems clear, like say, yo, them sure say it's 6 JLP members under investigation. And them frame it away that Andrew always know and I keep it a secret. Now to them me go listen to Mark Golding for Nightly Fix. And when me hear Mark Golding explanation of that whole thing there, it not gonna look like where them a say brother in the street.
No.
The man make you know say, yo, there are some people under investigation. These people, him don't know who them people and it can either be JLP or PNP. You don't know him a PNP, you know, so him a go kind of catch it one way where him say, well, you know, him strongly feels say a JLP, which is not wrong with it, because at the end of the day, politics. But the fact that a next man a go run with that and say him sure say a JLP, that kind of, you know,
That's the next thing, because even when Mr. Vegas and Rattigan did a reason, right? And Rattigan was saying, no, they are not under investigation, because once the Integrity Commission presents it to Parliament, it means the investigation is done. I was like, what? I went just a while ago, because you have times when you know, yeah, man, for whatever reason they can request additional information or resubmit certain things.
Yeah.
So
But
if
even
you saying that now, me I say wait. No, Rattigan, come on, man, you can't say that in general.
but
And then yeah.
As me say, the problem with that's why as me say Emotep, as small as them platform is, me can't give some man platform with big too much ratings over them, man, because the difference is them man they upon them platform does not tell people where them feel like, you know, there is nobody up here for question them and say, brother, where you get that from? Show with the source of that information.
True.
You know, because
and the problem is
alright, as me say, just pan that whole illicit six up there. Them would have framed the argument as if Andrew Wallace know who these people are based on where them are say Mark Golding say now. And when Melissa Mark Golding clearly say the whoever, I don't know if the Integrity Commission or whoever investigate them cannot tell you who these people are until the investigations are completed.
Right, because that is the law. And the next thing is to Mark Golding can't call them no illicit six neither. Because just like in the case of the tainted juror, as long as the reports have not been tabled and it has been proven that these people, you know, them breach certain laws and whatever, you can't say they are illicit. You get what I say? So this illicit six is more of a kind of frame it in a conspiracy thing. You get what I say? But the reality is that the law allows for the documents to be tabled based on whatever legal jurisdiction, and what Juliet Owens is doing. She is doing nothing illegal or nothing unconstitutional. It is more a conversation about ethics than law. And the man try to turn this in a legal conversation. And based on me realize them people here, at the end of the day, as I say, Rick, them little quote unquote corner shop here, man, sometimes the reasoning even way more solid, because they are trying to turn an ethical conversation into a legal conversation. And if you ask them now, show with the laws where Juliet Owens break, everybody go box shuffle and can't say nothing.
And as me say, when I start thinking about it, and I understand the politics part of it, you know, because probably if me was in a Mark Golding shoe, I'd probably do the same thing, because you're the opposition. You're supposed to make the thing the other side look bad. You see? So, but at the end of the day, when you go so boom and I try and I go and like say, this is what the man tell you, and this is what the man are hard for. Though, where you get that from?
Right,
and as we said,
and that Mr. Vegas ask them. Say,
there is nobody to question them, brother. So I must have I get to watch it still, but I know they must have the worst there, they know, while Vegas check in, you know. Because at the end of the day, you have to start present up the data where you get them arguments from, brother.
Well, at the end of the day, Mr. Vegas asked them to prove, you know, because the reports where they're saying that the House Speaker is pretty much holding back these reports. And Mr. Vegas has said, well, these are under investigation, and they're saying the investigation is done. And Mr. Vegas has said, well, show us the source to prove that the investigations are done. Because at the end of the day, if the investigations are done, yeah, man, give us the evidence of that. Now, the man them are just talking points the man them could present. Yeah. So at the end of the day, they can't prove that the investigations have concluded. They cannot prove it, but it's a talking point that appeals to the emotions at the base. You know who we are dealing with. If it's a politics channel, we're a PNP channel, you know how that go. We can watch this now.
I've the people in the dons, brother.
All right, so watch this story. And respectfully, you know, let me say this week, we can get them at the foresight. Respectfully, when Rattigan start off, and as me say, you know, yeah, man, I respect Rattigan and way, man, I not a problem with the way, man. You get what I say? Because at the end of the day, it's a big space and people can choose what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. When he started out, and played the clip of the swearing in or them choosing Juliet Owens, right? And that was Delroy Chuck, the Justice Minister, must see, choose her from Theme side, and Philip Palwell from the opposition side choose her as well. You get what I say? Meaning said as him second it or him approve it. Him go said as at that time Palwell was going through the situation. you know, with him daughter and you know.
Yeah, and all of that
But
garbage.
I'm saying, brother, you don't need to be an apologist. That's so because watch this now. If that was the case, Paul should not have been there. He should have recused himself and make an ex-government representative, whether Mark Golding or somebody else. Send Michael Phillips, who send somebody else going down there, right? We go deal with that, and then we're going to go oppose it. So don't say Philip Palwell did it under duress or because he was, you know, not in a good state of mind. Don't do that, man.
But brother, first thing make that argument can big up Foresight, you know. Foresight say more say a thing. Don't just make me say this. Big up Cannon for the super chat, you know, and
respect.
Big up all of the people who check in. Hannibal, big up yourself, you know, big up Lalibella. Lalibella make a talk, say, yo, him call him illicit 6. Which as me say, me don't really have a problem with that because at the end of the day, as me say, he make sure tell you know, say even if it's the PNP end up get investigation, you know, yeah, and them fine say them off key, them face the consequences. So Mark Golding made that clear. But as me say, at the type of argument where the people might run with and say Mark Golding say that me have a problem with. And you have people who just listen to them people and not do no farmer research and just repeat back them thing, bro. You see? But at the end of the day, back to where me that says still. And Mark is putting him. To how him frame it still emotive. Because he never really like say yo, he must say yo, him sure say this or that or whatever. Right. Mark Golding clever, you know, man.
Mark Golding is someone where calling them illicit 6 right there, so it's problematic. Yeah.
Mark Golding is a man where me study Mark Golding, you know, Mark Golding work, you know. Mark Golding is a man who muddy up the water, you know, and use some like a crafty word. And when you go run with this something, tell us, listen me. I never saw me saying, brother. I saw gonna run with it. That is not what it is.
Rick.
Yeah.
Politics, man, just distractions, you know, distractions, techniques, you know. What you see in politics and thing. Him coming for 96 now, and I go say, him don't know how we involve. Him know we my target. Him know we my talk. But him want to wash him man clean. That's when it turn out now to be like implicate any other JLP member and say, oh, you see me never did know because he might try to assume a position of integrity. Say, me never even did care how who involved in that 66. But at the end of JLP, he must try to show impartiality. And the impression he must try to, you know. I just strategy and style, brother. Yeah.
Of course, remember I said the man at the opposition, me not think nothing wrong with that still. Because
no, it's not. There's nothing wrong with it. But the people, them have to do what they are doing, you know. But you see people them get caught up now in this kind of distraction, to distract them from the real issues. Because even what they are now, out of budget speech, if you present a budget, and you leave people are talking about speaker of the house, brother, which man will go in a polling station or speaker in a house for them mind. So why I said it? All right. So because Juliet Olis, right, is the Prime Minister's wife and shouldn't be Speaker of the House. That should be a basis on which we dislike our people don't vote for the ruling party.
But at the end of the day, the point that me want to make still is the fact just to add to what he take with that say, you know, with that whole speaker thing. Me that say still the reason why it cannot make sense when they talk about Philip Paul when it's sick or in belly that him or in the Africa toilet or whatever it was. Brother, I know from about 2020 or somewhere about the Juliet Holness was the deputy speaker.
Right.
So exactly. So she was next in line.
Right. The scandal with the House Speaker. They were very much aware of that one. The whole Jamaica was aware of that.
So tell me something.
You know, with comedy, a lot of them better. Oh, go ahead.
So tell me something. So what name? Orius Chang and the deputy prime minister. And nobody don't have a problem with that right now. And let's say something happen and he becomes the prime minister. And then you see everybody have a problem. You know, right. Brother, the man did a deputy prime minister. Where so if you have a problem, you talk from now, bro. You see, so that don't make no sense, brother.
But when you run back the clip, you say all of them are welcome her without any issue. After this, it's the thing, member of parliament that are welcome her, brother. Look here, let me tell you something. You see, what happened? We need to have real issues or challenge real issues, right? We're not going to come with some little perceptions now, right? To cover like some. If the facts colorful on one side, and the next side, none of facts are colorful, then come up with some perceptions. And perceptions can be stronger than facts, you know. Because that's a message. This election is really a message war. Is who for message stronger? So when Mark Golden do, I just get the people and fear talk about some crap, brother. When I really neither here or there, brother. When it come on to the improvement in the quality of life of Jamaicans, right? Things of less importance now. I get more airplay. I get more coverage. That's what he's that's what he's getting people to do. And then because him use the momentum now, but him use the momentum coming out of the local election now because him get some traction now, have attention. So him use the attention then now for do that. But really and truly, if him continue seeing it go backfire, because at some point people are tired of it and they want to hear real issues. What are your plans? Where you put forward?
But brother,
probably the people mindset. I don't know if the majority still, because I don't know social media not speak for the whole of Jamaica, but I say probably because we that just observe the whole social media space, and a lot of people are subscribed to what Mark Golden I say. Because I find it hard still, but at the end of the day, I understand. You see what I say?
Yeah, right. Because Rick, remember, you know, Mark Golden, right, is speaking about an ethical argument. The other people out there are conflate with Mark Golden, I say, and I turn it into a legal conversation. You understand me? I say? Because at the end of the day, Mark Golden now says she breached no laws or the constitution, nothing like that. All I hear my mum say, boy, the reports have been tabled and they should have been tabled and we don't know what's going on and we are in the dark and things like that.
Yeah, because there's a scandalous thing pending, brother.
The thing is,
you understand?
But it works. But foresight.
No,
you know
why it work? You know why it work?
I tell you how it work. Him go so boom, you know. All right, say him say a thing, and the people him run. You don't know you have a lot of people where out there are the political blogging and so forth. Some you have somewhere extremely smart. I have somewhere just emotional and talk about that thing. Big up Donna Thompson, you know. Big up yourself, my sister Donna Thompson. So boom, the one them when them really make no sense, but them out there and probably then talk sweet and people subscribe to them, run with it, and then the narrative frame and gone around our one part. You know, if them I use it and a beat Andrew Wallace, Mark not gonna say nothing. But as soon as them confront him and say, well, this argument come from you, they might go draw for your clip and say, no, brother, I never said that. This is what me say. You see it, and sometimes
positive negative, because you see, the Andrew Wallace budget debate, the budget presentation the other day, and you see how many things come out, free heart this and increasing minimum wage, and you know, and bring security wages, minimum wage in line, you know, with the rest, and these kind of things, and you talk about like the new policy and new measures in HT for ensure say, you know, more people can benefit and all them someday, right? The difference is that the negative no, right? The negatives were Mark Golden come with for this credit government, which nothing is wrong with that. Yeah, opposition, that's what they're supposed to do. But JLP, you know, I think is weak when it comes down to getting the positive message out there, you know, so outweigh the negatives and the track where Mark Golden come with. And that is the problem. Because if you notice, you don't hear much about the Speaker of the House after Andrew responded. After Andrew came out with his budget presentation, you know, you don't really hear much again about the Speaker of the House. The takeaway from Mark's presentation is Speaker of the House, brother. What else you recall from his presentation?
Yeah, because
all right, so if we want to laugh, we can talk about the box of KFC, where I say, which is a valid argument. Can't even buy a box of KFC. So,
but you say
but
you compare something more with nothing that was there before.
No, I'm just saying that you said there's nothing else, and I'm just mentioning. I can give you many more as it relates to policy. It's 500 volunteer violence disruptors, right? If I say, boy, I'm going to reinvigorate the peace management initiative. Are we talking about in the crime fighting?
We hear that, but those are not the talking point. The biggest talking point.
Well, Foresight. Well, I know you said there's nothing else. I mean, I tell you other things.
No, I say the biggest talking point. I say what else you hear people talk about out of his presentation?
Right, and rightfully so, because at the end of the day, I think
that's what I'm saying. We're not saying nothing else.
Mark Golden himself really overshadowed his presentation with that.
Exactly.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
You get
exactly.
What I say? Give me a responsibility there, you know.
Yeah, big up yourself, you know, Chang. Bless up for the zeal. See what I say? Respect me, general. Yeah, man. Big up 56 and all of the ones, you know. Yeah, man. But yo, Shanti, what go on a long time I see the man on the platform. Let's up yourself. But
Yeah, man, big up Shanti.
as we say, you know, me understand my foresight I say because we share the same sentiment because we're checking for here a presentation from a man, but when you deal with for the country, and even though as Imhotep would have said the man make us a couple points and so forth, but
Right.
at the end of the day, the main talk when the thing done is both the opposition who walk out a thing there and warm it and that.
Right,
All of them
speak of the house.
productive their reasoning, brother. That not have nothing to do with where we are dealing. We suppose that
That have nothing to do with quality of life of Jamaican people. I want Jamaican people now lift the conversation.
Foresight, right, man.
Yeah.
Nobody really remember, especially them short. Listen to me. You see the people in a social media, Rick. Remember TikTok moving, this and that, consumer and gone, So here we go now. As some short-term memory settings them deal with.
And
So
a lot of
if you ask anybody about Mark Golding's speech, them are going to talk about the House Speaker, Big Bang. That's all.
And a lot of we take this for entertainment as well, Imhotep. So yeah, that way a lot of people like fitting there now for us come make a bag of knives and cut in a comment section, and at the end of the day that not really have no substance because when all of that calm down, man did I say what you did really say, you know?
Yeah. Or change the price of rice.
Yeah, you know.
But Rick,
all
the man them actually feel about like we have said, Vybz Kartel lawyer or him online and just what I mean, like water down the thing a little bit away. What the man them feel about that?
Well, me not gonna say my water down nothing at all.
I just my perception that. But what do you think?
But the perception is predicated on what? Him being on other platforms?
No, on just can watch this. Normally high profile platform like this, you can never get in touch or even say no lawyer who deal with the case like this.
Just we answer where I said quickly. I think he would have answered it best, Isaac, because him said the only person was supposed to have an issue with him going on multiple platforms and client. And obviously the client don't really have an issue with him still. You see what I say? So at the end of the day, and at different time we understand so when they come out to all lawyers and so forth and we don't really expect them for the parallel platform. But I see we back in the ideas you wouldn't expect like all a opposition leader for them on a nightly fix. But different thing are going on over there. I think this is what Mark Golding use a beat and to them bad too. The social media, brother.
Yes.
Yeah, and because the G2K not active again in a JLP like one time, because one time JLP used to control the social media space. Nightly fix and not unusual still because if we should be fair, Andrew did go up and dance our kings and queens when they in our opposition. So
no,
we know
that the changes at the time. I see not that I said welcome Mark and Andrew for go up and nightly fix any day, bro. Me just say
but the thing is
you see, I'm probably one nationwide array that lucky if you catch them pan answer. You see,
that is exactly where I'm going because gone are the days where it was what the established radio stations and TV stations who got these interviews. Exactly. Now with on social media where ones and ones can just join these platforms and share them perspectives. So even in the context of say, the bridging the Mr. Buchanan. Right? If him on platforms, I think that people want to hear what he must say because he might represent Vybz Kartel. So me not see nothing wrong with that. You get what me I say?
I also agree.
If he might talk about the matters pertaining to the case. So as long as him not compromise nothing, me not see nothing wrong because people really need to be informed. Watch this out. Hold on a cannon. I would definitely agree, Rick, if most of the people on the internet would stop listening to enough of them money where there's a talk for appeal to them emotions and probably listen to eyes that about the Vybz Kartel case because at the end of the day, him, know it best so to speak.
Exactly.
Listen to DPP, listen to them man there, more than listen to some man who just want to attack some foolishness.
See, I thought the thing that came up, as I said, I want to hear, find out nothing concrete about Vybz Kartel. When me, I give my opinion on. Me, I listen from Isaac. I don't want to hear from no third party, no man around, so I tell me. Where you tell me.
All right, so
with the law, brother.
Yeah, me just present the question, Rick, because, a part of the heading on the stream.
Yeah, man, not wrong, man.
Well, make sure
So
we touch upon it, say people can hear, so we touch upon that, and all we agree, say the lawyer need to talk, all we want to hear what he say.
So let me ask you a question. See, are you guys okay with ISAT stating that it is Vybz Kartel who is posting on his Instagram page?
He said that?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm fine with that because
no, I don't agree with that.
And as long as Vybz Kartel not a problem with that, me not a problem with it.
Me no agree with that. That probably fly out of mouth.
The problem for Vybz Kartel, especially even the letter that he purportedly wrote, and even ISAT even spoke about even Vybz Kartel making calls out of prison.
He's not supposed to have the privilege.
Why would you want a lawyer to even say those things?
Yeah, I'm not supposed to have the privilege of have a cell phone.
Yeah, but I mean, and the first ISAT I said things where like implicate Vybz Kartel.
That's not the point, though, right? So you see, if something's adverse to Vybz Kartel, would you want his lawyer to talk about it?
And that's why being on these platforms, you think talking so much would lead him to say certain things that he's not supposed to say.
But hold on, but it's incumbent on him to measure his words, right?
No,
so
we understand that.
Words carry weight. So if he want to talk about the matter, he must know why him say it and why he's confident in saying it and why he has not retracted it. So at the end of the day, I've seen instances where they actually Vybz Kartel.
All right, BSN, well, me don't know because the trial will probably reach back to possibly the retrial phrase. So I don't know how the thing set now. But me hear him say, when it come on to certain things, certain little things where people that kill up themselves over, when going into the Privy Council, they never really care about that. So if him one day and I say, yo, Kartel, I use phone array, I guess he must say that not really change the price, all right? So see, and
right, yeah. How does that affect Vybz Kartel? Him saying that, how does it affect him?
Going to the Privy Council as appellants is different from potentially being retried in Jamaica for murder. You guys
the same influence.
Right?
Yeah, man, we are very much.
Yeah, but how does he saying that Vybz Kartel talk from his phone can prevent him or something from getting a retrial or affect him in getting a retrial?
If he have influence for Instagram, him can reach out to many people. If he have that much influence, just to get the
see, if they could tie Kartel's post to him, and Kartel has posted a lot of colorful things over the years. And if it
him directly, you're saying that he directly did it and know them can say him liar saw him do it, so we know that he directly posted those over the years.
Yeah, and
that's
from
true.
A character perspective where Kartel might solicit for leniency from the state, a lot of what Kartel has posted will not bode well for him.
Yeah, because
but Larabella, listen. Already Kartel is in that position where it's not done enough to show any form of remorse or get anything. No, but hold on, no. I don't think anyone is of the opinion say different people that post on Kartel page, right?
Songs
have been released.
No, legal matters different from how we think.
Trying to obfuscate that, where they'll say,
all right, no problem. So who record the songs though? Who record the songs since he has
a lot of people think that his long time songs are put on new
beats. Man, stop the foolishness.
Come on, man.
We know. Rick, we know said that on the truth.
Brother.
People don't know because people don't expect him to have studio in a prison and them thing there.
No, but
we know.
You have to get into that. The lawyer should never be in a position to validate things that ought not to be validated. Period.
Well, I mean, it's not sensible, but I don't think it make a difference. Given what we are, the public know already. Given what the public know, I don't think it make a difference.
3 weeks ago, you could make that argument. However, since the convictions have been quashed, and the appellate court is going to potentially, along with the DPP, retry Kartel for murder with the co-accused, you would prefer to be as discreet as possible.
Let me ask you something, Larabella. Do you think that? Don't you think that the DPP already knows what our position is when it comes down to retrial?
The DPP might have, within reason, yes.
You think what ISAT say at this point has any? Yeah.
Yes, it does, because if you give them material to use against you, that will not benefit you.
Brother, what is a
But
retrial
Isaac,
though?
at
Isn't
the end
that
of the
new,
I don't think
isn't that
retrial.
new jurors and everything?
but we have to look on it
Yes.
from only for
I
angle, you
don't
know,
think
because
retrial would have anything to do with that.
Yeah,
but
but with
what
new jurors.
Okay.
But look on it
Yeah.
from Isaac angle because he is confident that there won't be a retrial. You know?
And he's a defense lawyer. You expect him to say that? What
Yeah,
else
so-
do you expect him to say? I mean,
So
Bert
it's not-
Samuels got admonished by Kartel because Bert Samuels wouldn't categorically say that Kartel would be absolved.
Well, but in fairness to Bert Samuels was asked and he said 8 out of 10.
That's my point.
Right.
And
So
Kartel was
I
okay
don't
with
see
that.
why
No, but
anyone
the
should
first
admonish him for that.
he wasn't ever Kartel lawyer. He was chance
No,
lawyer.
I know, but you saw Kartel reacting to the 8 out of 10, right? I mean,
I
that's
don't
my
think
point.
I don't think what Isaac said would improve the chance of him getting a retrial.
It won't improve it, but it can potentially more than likely make it worse.
No,
No, I
nothing
mean,
to
I
have
do
anything to do.
understand that what you're saying
Come on, man. I wanna know
can
these
have
things, man.
legal implications to it, but again, to Lalibela, the reality of it is that them would have to still cross the bridge there when them get to it. But
Right,
I understand what you said.
But while they're the brick, so that they can point to that.
No, I do understand that point, you know.
Right. So
But
if
at
you
the end of the
understand
day,
that, I don't know why I'm not
right
trying to defend
now, right now, you know, Lalibela as well, you know, the sentences have been quashed, right? I don't know if, you know, probably they might get a little time when they can use them device or whatever. I don't know, but
Nah, in prison,
if
brother?
him said that, he must know why he would have said brawling. This is not the
Nah,
first.
he's just
I
talking
remember
too
the
much.
last time. I remember the last time when they moved Kartel, right?
No, but
and said them find
yeah,
phone. He came out and cussed them and
You
said,
know
so
what I
what
think
is
it
my
would
phone?
affect? I think it would more affect his bail, the decision as to whether or not he's to
That's
get
all
that bail.
of that.
Right.
Here's another example, right? They
But I
asked
don't think
Isaac-
retrial. No, I don't think it will
But
affect
right,
that.
but you wouldn't want to say we just said to say it's only the bill that would impact. So why would you go there? But here's what I'm gonna say. See, next time, next part of the interview, they asked ISAT explicitly, "Are you going to sue the government?" And ISAT wouldn't answer the question, which was smart, right? However, whilst he was talking, he tacitly then stated that yes, we're gonna sue the government. See, he said it. He said we wouldn't sue the government if we were able to sue all these pundits hiding behind these pseudonyms on social media. So you see, if you guys listen keenly, you'll see that him talking so much will not benefit himself and his client.
Well, maybe if you
Cannot.
come off of social media, if that is the case. If
Him
I'm going to
chat too
talk
much. He's
things, we're
talking
going to
too
make things worse for his client, then
Well,
it's not
But the
helping
problem
for
is,
him
you
to be
know, both sides.
on social media.
The problem
First-
is, you know, right? This is not the first time him defend Vybz Kartel having a phone or whatever, right? So he has come out and swing and say, yo, so what if him have phone? Brawling.
Can I say this?
So
at the
No,
end of
that
the day,
Can I
I
say
understand
this?
that
the
there,
damage
you
has
know?
already been done. That's what I'm
Can I
trying to
say
tell you,
this?
that the damage has already been done.
Hold on, because him argument to that phone something just to add to what he must say, you know.
Yo,
He must
one
say him cannot,
sentence.
Canon. He must say he cannot solely blame that pan cartel. They have to fix the prison system. That is what in clearly stated.
Okay, so what you guys are saying, you guys are talking about a prescriptive reference versus a descriptive reference. It is prohibited for Kartel to have a phone. So whether ISAT think it's okay, that is immaterial relative to what is authorized and what is unauthorized.
No, I mean,
Yo,
I
can
don't
we say
disagree
this
with
though,
it,
bro? Real quick. Let
because
me ask
I
a
understand your
question.
point that his utterances can have implications, right? Yeah, me understand that. But at the end of the day, as Ricky Ibn said, we actually have a prison system that needs to be looked at as well. Because
That's
a bigger problem.
Imhotep,
That's a bigger problem than what
I
ISAT
think it's a
says.
Diego. It's
Give
a
me
Diego
give me a
or two
second,
Diego,
1
them
second.
hold on one
Yeah.
person.
Imhotep.
And try to smuggle in over
Imhotep,
contraband
1
in a
second.
prison.
Imhotep,
RJ.
your question. Do you think that ISAT is looking for some type of popularity for himself as a lawyer? Just as a person, a human being, do you think he's looking for popularity and attention?
No, because I think this case has brought him there, if anything else. So
Brother,
if he say him get
brother,
that already, him get that attention
brother,
there
But
already.
him put
There
up
has
him
been-
put up
there has
straight
been-
though.
him being at the Privy Council,
bro,
you know, him being the face of the case, yeah, man, yeah.
bro, listen
He
to
work
this.
already for him, so
Bro, listen
I
to
don't
this.
think he need to try to,
But listen
you
to this,
know,
bro.
yeah, be that more popular.
Listen to
like
this,
that.
bro. I've been to prison, bro. I've seen real high-profile cases, and I've never seen no lawyer ever wanted to speak on the case.
Real talk.
Yeah, but it's seven different mind anyways. Too. Because
Right.
at least if there are certain aspects of the case that can be spoken on, there are aspects of the case that can be spoken
Him
on,
love the media
especially
still.
as it
Him love
relates to the
attention.
Privy Council's ruling that can be spoken
We
on.
need to can agree upon certain things, brother. Does he love the attention or not, bro?
He
Come
does.
on, man.
I agree with Kenan.
Yeah, me think him love the attention.
And
No,
Kenan,
but hold on, it's a different question. Can I ask now?
I
Because
agree with
can
both of
I
Kenan's
ask
questions.
if
I
the
agree with both of Kenan's
piece
questions.
is attention him a look.
Yes,
Whereas
and
yeah,
that
man,
is-
thing you give more attention.
And that lead back to the question, the main question on the stream on the heading, is he doing too much interview? Is he doing too much?
He is.
He is doing too much, bro.
I agree with
No,
you.
but me I say the man same client not have a problem with it, brother. So
Yeah,
me don't
but
understand
But,
why
but all right, so how many
Right.
streams are you gonna go on? How many time are you gonna reflect and tell people what's going on? Is it gonna ever done? Are you just gonna say what it is?
People want to hear from Vybz Kartel,
Yes,
liar, brother. Nobody
but
want
what
to
I
that
say-
doesn't make it okay
who you
though.
want to
I'm
hear
saying
from?
though, bro, we reach a point when we now have no other knowledge past this, and him reflect the knowledge and say, this is where we
Thank
at.
you,
We can't go no
Kenan.
further.
Thank you.
Why does he have to go on many others and live every day and tell us the same thing over again until he
No,
must say
because
things?
question,
we have
no
nothing
man,
to say?
you have different interviews. Don't do that,
Yeah.
Kenan. You have different interviews,
As a
different
lawyer, though,
platforms,
brother.
different conversations. We're
No,
not
but
gonna say
lawyer,
all
though,
of them
brother.
is a
It's not a-
standardized
No,
generic
but
thing.
as me say, Canon a modern time, you know, brother. You
Right.
have
No,
lawyers
brother,
who-
even in America where we live, Rick, we don't see lawyer do that. That's for people where
No, stop that, stop.
them give them take, bro,
know
but
the
them
liar?
not go
Hold on,
up on
man.
live go do
Who
that.
know the liar? Hold on, Kenan, man.
And even when them do that, them not
Brother,
talk about them
hold on,
case.
man. Hold on,
Yeah.
man. Hold on.
Yeah.
Who know this liar? Him always deal with the gang cases and him always talk about stop snitching. Ones and ones must know him, man. They on social media, man, Facebook and them something, them, man.
Yeah, I forgot call them
Instagram,
name.
right? And he must show you all the cases, them, and he must show you what happened, and he must show you who snitch and break it down. You get me? As the liars, they all over the place, in general.
But
I
that
say
guy
not to
is
say
that,
this.
but
We
he
are
make
in
up
an
himself.
era.
No, but
Hold
is
on,
he
man.
talking about a particular case though?
Yeah,
Imhotep?
we
Or
don't
him just
hold
talk
on,
about
hold on,
somebody will
we are
head
in
up a
an
channel
era.
off a crime.
Yeah, but we are in an era where going on.
Different time we in here, you know, brother.
Right now, people
Rick.
want to hear him talk because him at the face of the case and whatever. So I don't see nothing wrong with that.
So hold on. Of course, people go on for here, but does that make it sound?
But if
Come on.
he is giving responses, as long as these are logical
right.
responses and
Watch this, brother.
good
Rick,
responses, I'm good
Imhotep.
with that.
You see, hold on, give me a second, 1 second, 5 seconds. You see, the Jail and Silvera, when them buck up the lawyer outside of the court, and him say what him for say, and you can't see him again after that. The Queen's Counsel, King's Counsel, you know me I talk with the Jail and Silvera lawyer, and them ask him some question. You can't see him after that. You talk
What do you mean
about.
by that?
Well, the
You
truth is,
can't. Him not available for answer your questions after that.
No, but I make it look like what I said
That was a
illegal,
bail
brother.
application, brother. Well,
Everybody different,
but you're
no.
going to hear from him
Nobody
again
make that-
whenever
nobody
there's
make that claim.
time. Everybody different.
Bro,
So you
that's
say-
how lawyers
So you
act,
say,
bro.
Hold on, give me
Okay,
1
sorry,
second.
sorry.
Hold on.
Let me mute myself.
Hold on. Big up Miss Nikki, you know, for the super chat, you see it. Yeah, man, thumbs up the live stream, people. Please share and subscribe, you see it. Shanti, big up yourself in a general. I don't know a thing, but yeah, man, blessings. So, got you.
Yeah.
You don't know how
Listen.
to say so.
Listen, man. For the fact that ISAT is making things worse, and I think you guys saw the little video where the virgin from prison I say, "Yo, Kartel, nobody at prison wants you guys road. The water, your cellmates, nobody. The majority of the people that want you to stay in a prison, it would seem as if they're looking out for you, but they're not because they all gain from you and so forth. ISAT, being as public as he is, as we can answer, him done to himself a press release already. Seeing, and as we can answer, there isn't anything new to reveal. So why be in the spotlight as much as you are being repetitive and making? And ISAT someone who's prone to error, and he's made a lot of errors, and it will only continue for the fact that I think he wants to be in the spotlight for his own satisfaction.
All right, so I'm Lalibella. All right, so even with Isaac, right? Him have him on a platform, not true?
Yes.
Right, and him do film live over there, so not true?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we know say upon Saturday him and Rattigan when we link up. And we know
Yes.
what's upon one next day, he will go link up over our next part.
Sure.
So even prior to this whole Vybz Kartel thing, right? He was a regular person in a space like that too. You get what I say? So now me
So
understand say the Privy Council ruling a big deal. Yeah, me understand say he might get the interviews them and rightfully so, nothing wrong with that. I don't think he's overdoing it right now.
When me
Probably
feel
a
like
month from now. Probably
Emo,
a
when
month
me
No,
from
feel
now.
like
but I don't think what other than I mean,
people are going to
it's
ask him questions.
Allow me to reply now.
People are going to ask him questions that lead up to questions, and he might really reveal things that's not supposed to be revealed.
As long
Well,
as
that's a
I start
hypothetical
speaking in
thing,
general
though.
terms, as long as I
It
start
happened with the
speaking in
phone.
general terms and I isn't talking about his client, I don't have a problem with him being verbose. The problem, again, is that he's saying things that might and have brought harm to his client.
I've never heard a lawyer talk about current case. So in this, like that's out loud like that. Never in my life.
Brother, him talk too much.
Well, remember there was a Privy Council hearing, so nothing wrong with talking.
But he's talking too much.
So
but I don't think anything that he's saying though is going to make it more likely or less likely for Kartel to get a retrial.
We just a talk still from
Foresight, for example, right? When he went on the fix and said that the government is going to have to compensate Kartel and the other co-accused for their legal fees, right? I mean, don't you think that might inform the actions of the government?
There's a lot of implications.
The statement like that can.
But hold on there. That statement was not in absolute, or that was not an affirmative statement.
He spoke in absolute, brother.
It's coming from a lawyer, bro.
That wasn't an affirmative statement because
he said the government will be reimbursed.
No, but he was speaking in the context of the accused winning the case.
Which
wrongful imprisonment,
you know why you're wrong?
You know what constitutional breaches to their
what Sean Storm lawyer said.
Kenan, hold on.
All right,
that's the context he was speaking in.
No, hold on.
He was affirming
I
it.
started to say that there won't be a retrial. He's saying we're at the end of the road. So if he's of that view, which case will they win? When he's of the view akin to Kartel.
No, but he was speaking in the context. He was asked. He was asked about the retrial or the continuation.
Yeah, add something to that, you know.
I even said that, listen, I don't even need to apply for, I might not even need to apply for bail. Yeah, that's where you
Let me add something to that.
Right. But that statement that he made, it wasn't him affirming it.
Let me add something to that. Stop right there. Pause. Yo, but team, pause. Let me add something. Pause, please, real quick. Watch this. Sean Storm lawyer say, because we are talking about Vybz Kartel like I am the only one. Sean Storm lawyer say,
got you.
Every lawyer right now already finished them duty. Every lawyer right now offer the payroll. These man them have to go find new lawyers, including Isaac.
Potential new lawyers.
Exactly, yeah. Them can't find the same man them. You see me I say?
He will need
but what we're saying though,
retainers, right?
Exactly. But they can retain the same people. But them complete them job. Right? So Isaac is doing too much for a man rest is not even.
No, but you are speaking in hypotheticals now because
you're the man now.
No, but do you know that
you're the man now.
He is not still retained.
You're the man now.
Hold on, man. No, since week the man chose so that's him go visit him or whatever.
I mean, honestly, Imhotep, I would also re-retain.
No, but hold on, Canon, man.
I would re-retain him, so maybe he's re-retained.
No,
I'm saying I would also, so maybe he is.
Hold on, no, brother.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you are saying that based on where Bert Samuels them are saying everybody contract up, blah, blah, blah. Facts. So right now you say Isaac out there attack and in the retain. So I'm gonna ask you, didn't you see say, this week, right? So he went and visited Vybz Kartel.
You went and saw him?
Right.
Yeah. You don't watch this, but let me say this though, bro. It also falls.
Why you answer that? Yes, I know.
In general, remember answer the right way, man. It also falls under the condition that he's also looking for the same attention. Yes, him care about Vybz Kartel, but it still bring attention to him to go look for him and say that he'll go in and go look for him.
Okay, so you're saying him go look for Vybz Kartel just for the attention?
I think he's a lot about attention. 60% of him.
How you get to know about it, Imhotep? How you get to know about Sam?
No,
Thank you. I try to figure out
that video?
well, I know. I try to figure out what wrong with a liar. Go.
Family, when me go look for my friend, at jail, nobody knows.
You are your friend. The world know you are your friend, brother. The world
Right.
You know,
yes, a five star we are talking about, brother.
You know, I said love for chat. Him say,
I talk, Rick.
Him say,
I don't know disrespect, Canon, but you are saying.
I know that, man. I know you know this, man.
But I expect him to visit Vybz Kartel still now. I expect him to go and
No, but listen to media facts and listen to the dog, brother. We are say same thing.
Canon. You see, I said him say him go check them scene.
Yeah.
And him say him not call no name, but one of them even got gym. Him chat too much.
Exactly. Look on all them things. Like Rick, we're just listen, brother. We are say same thing, brother.
Yeah, man. No, man, I agree. Of course.
But Rick, you are the host, I will know say you have to hold a solid ground in the biggest.
So hold on.
You can't take the side of Rick, we know that.
So we have a problem if
you can understand.
Of course. That's not necessary, brother.
No, we can understand if you are going to say him chat too much, you know, which probably him chat too much with you, but
that me
just ask if it's wrong or if it's illegal or whatever.
Yeah, if you're a liar, him chat too much. Liar enough to talk, so.
No, but liars are paid to talk, not true.
Not in public, in court.
No, man, they can speak on matters as long as it
my
is,
family,
Imhotep,
I've never seen nobody more private than lawyers talking about them current case. They don't talk about it.
Yeah, man, because they don't want anything to prejudice or handicap them.
Yeah, but they don't talk about the Privy Council thing where we pass.
Them not talk about it. Imhotep, if you are got you even a simple thing as, not you Imhotep, but if a man got you a simple thing as anything, him wouldn't want him lie upon TV and talk about it like damn, like
any potential.
Anything.
Then you wanna feel like, but you wanna feel like if Vybz Kartel it have an issue with what Isaac do, even I say, or somebody from him team or him camp would I say, yo brother, we don't really like that. Go on.
No, because him portray the thing to Vybz Kartel, saying good film.
But it's the same man that tell Kartel with his brother.
Good film, and him try to use Vybz Kartel image for film thing. Cause watch this. You watch this too. Hear me gonna kill the whole argument. The man want to do an album with Vybz Kartel. Me done.
Yes.
Me done talk.
Yeah.
So I'm not
blood clot. We understand. You're the host. We understand.
They're trying to understand. What wrong with brother?
Yeah.
They're trying to understand what is wrong with the liar doing music or having a channel on social media. Them thing there. Miss Kitty a liar, brother. She not have a high profile case like Kartel, but
no, Rick, that's not the argument, no, Rick. It's about talking, using the platform to talk about the case. I guess that's what we are saying. It's not having a social media platform.
I am saying
general issues, you know?
I say with all of these interviews and whatever, and if Vybz Kartel or in team did have a problem with it, brother, somebody would have to reach out.
Brother, I can say this. I never knew about. Watch this.
Isaac himself clearly stated that the only person him answer to is Vybz Kartel, and he was saying that Vybz Kartel have a problem, bro.
Right,
brother. All right. So watch this. May I ask you a question? You didn't know say Isaac do a song? Hold on, me kill the argument again. Hold on. Yo, me no nobody load up. You can't load it up. Me I kill it. We're not done yet.
No, but the song post from Kartel Viva, brother. So me I say,
hold on, come just see that tell us Kartel tagging a song and Kartel and a part of the song.
You know, this lyrics a while ago.
All right, let us assume that Isaac, right? Really,
the song the Vybz Kartel.
Yeah, but I understand.
Right, and that was from last year too. You just about that.
Imhotep before
Kartel. What important are all this though?
Remember, brother. Remember, you say you're new to the streets. You know, we watch the streets, brother.
But we're new to the world.
So what I'm saying, that the song that happened last year that did it. Go from Vybz Kartel Viva and look how long that did.
But I understand if you see him around start trying to squeegee in a music career or whatever.
And a squeegee, my dude brawling.
But I say this song is endorsed by Vybz Kartel, brother. And
brother, Bert Samuel, Bert Samuel drop a song and Sean Stan post it to Blood Clot. Are we kidding ourselves?
Say what?
Thank you.
Bert Samuel drop a song and Sean Stan post it We are put yourself, we are fool yourself in front of ourselves
So
now.
what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? So yeah, what is wrong?
Well, I don't understand what I say. Why
Yeah, I
arguing?
understand neither.
It's a distraction. And it's a self-interest.
Brother,
Ulterior
Bird
motive.
Samuels, as a respectable lawyer, we know. Drop a song.
But brother, you're
Pan
still gone
Stamp
in the
channel.
hypotheticals. Make we
No,
stay
no,
across.
Not
He's-
hypothetical.
he's
I
trying to-
do
Of
it.
course
In
not.
the Kartel Vivo, you just said.
Hold on, this is what Kenan is doing.
No,
Kenan is
I understand what the problem, what the issue with it though.
a
Right.
distraction. Ulterior
How
motive.
Exactly.
So hold on. If either you guys were charged of murder, would you be okay with your lawyer pursuing a music career?
Yeah, that's fine. Not a problem with that.
Okay.
I try to understand what that have to do with the thing.
Can I hear that?
Damn, bro. Me,
Yeah,
I
I'm
said
saying,
that,
what is
bro.
wrong?
Me, I
What
said
is wrong
that.
there, sir?
No, I try to understand. But I have to explain to you what wrong with it, brother.
Guys, never mind.
Brother, the man never that pursue it before you.
Never mind.
Yo,
No,
a
but it
big
doesn't
youth son,
matter.
you know.
It doesn't matter.
You know
Does that
better
matter?
than a big
Okay.
youth son, you
That's
know.
not
You
even
know
the greatest
music
point,
and
but it's just a fact, bro. It's a game.
All right. Well, Isaac Buchanan is an established lawyer. And
Really? How established is he?
Yes. Please,
Stop,
explain.
them
He is established, brother. He is.
2
He
years,
is
2
established.
years out of law school.
It no matter
He
whether
is
the man
established. He is
lying.
established. No matter
Yeah,
what
the
you
That
man
man
is
will get kicked out of the parliament also.
I'm not saying that a lawyer, but you're saying that an
Established, big or
established
small,
lawyer.
brother.
Come on, brother.
He's established. That's what Rich said.
The man
Exactly.
father established, not him.
And stop put that man in the brother.
Define established.
Because me not even up to now me not understand no owner.
Him father,
but
big
hold
man.
on,
Let me define establish. Let me define establish.
Hold on, Jazz, man.
And stop raise the reason and nice everything, brother. What me I say? Well, I know. I am saying the man is alright. The man is a lawyer then.
Yes.
And the man, alright, him father is big youth. And
That's why I'm getting with this.
Well, on, brother. Probably him feel like say him have a musical talent and him can sing a song or whatever. And him go in a studio and put forward a song. Him client Vybz Kartel, which is an established musician where I try we have put out
me look on 35 years, me know I hear about music.
Can I use ISAT's argument for Ether Rick?
Okay.
No, but me I say today me see Kartel put out a song with Mosi Sukiana or whoever that person is. Right. What the difference with one song with Isaac? A song is a song, brother.
Come on, brother.
Hold on.
Make it. No, make
I don't understand them man reasoning. I feel this one like a garbage.
Rick, let me hear myself.
I agree with Eric. I agree with
Let's stick with Isaac, who is Big Youth's son, and you're trying to frame a narrative. You hear what Isaac said when him got linked the virgin from Nigeria about his album? What the virgin tell him, sir? It's an iron balloon. See? And he should forget about music. That's what the virgin told him. Your album is an iron balloon, brother. No, because you're trying to frame a narrative that he has some kind of credence as far as being a musician when he doesn't have the capacity.
He doesn't have it.
Hey, you know, I miss the elephant in the room, man. You know, I miss the elephant in the room.
Oh, yeah?
Every lawyer ambition.
Yeah.
Every lawyer ambition is to go in front of the Privy Council and present a case. That is the pinnacle of lawyer.
And many have done that. Many have done that.
Man have done that. And he didn't buckle, he didn't shuffle, he was competent.
So we are going to destroy man argument.
He knew
What
the
you
law
talking
that
about,
he was
brother?
representing.
Hold on, for the opposition.
Let me play.
Well, I want to talk, bro. Because
he knew the law and the statute that he was presenting, and he was even more competent than the white people who were presenting their case.
White
So
people
that,
don't do that.
that alone showed that the man is established.
Brother, really don't do that.
Who is disputing that?
Can I say something? Look here. Every artist will pursue a career, right? Pursue them career. Can use whatever them can use to them advantage to propel them career. So Kartel being who he is, if him see where him can utilize the opportunity, right? To propel them career, I'm gonna do that. So I mean, me not see the importance of even the argument.
No, the important is that people can't agree on the
Because
basis of
we have
that.
moved from same chat too much, but now we are talking about something different. You
People
understand? Same
can't
chat too
agree,
much.
say him and try to advance on it. And if we can't agree, we can move on.
It's really him and the problem.
No,
then
but we don't have
both
to
sides
agree.
are
It's neither here or there what we agree.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
not
a
even
problem.
Media
important
Facts,
whether or
you
not him
just-
use Kartel to propel him career or not. It's neither here or
Media
there.
Facts, you just made it clear though, and I just that we are trying to say. He might look for a little bit of attention, which you also agreed on.
No,
And we can move
Hold
on.
man. The man is a liar, right? Representing Vybz Kartel. If he want to do music, if he want to turn Jackie over K-Manners, me not think that have nothing to do with nothing.
Bro, lawyers are the most hard to be found people in the
He
world.
was on CVM, and Sunshine and whatever. And
I
if you
got in
want to go
trouble.
nationwide, and if you want to go anywhere else, me no see how it is a problem though.
Brother, can I say this?
Hold on, I'm
Can
glad
I-
you brought up CVM. That's how we got in
Let's
trouble
talk
over
about
the
the
earlier
panel.
times.
You
So.
hear that?
Bless.
Yeah, big up.
Yeah, some get
I
caught up
would.
in
I would.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
May I listen to the eye them and me have a thing I really want to say still. You see me I say?
Yeah.
You see as a attorney,
Yeah.
I sat him really a move like an amateur. Me not lie to him.
Facts.
You see me I say? And me I listen everything and me I watch him in specific and me I listen to him and that's not really how an attorney if you really be for a man in a situation with Kartel. You see me I say?
I agree.
Yeah, if you say you really want to help the man, you as a lawyer, you have to stand up more stronger than that, brother. You can't gimmicks and a game.
You have to be more
I
deceptive.
got that thing, Shanti. So you not feel like you get more results than the previous liars, them were quote unquote serious.
Yes, he did. But that no means say if you act in a way in a manner we act.
Vybz Kartel was going to get there with any liar.
Wait, certain things we do can affect the case, you know.
Of course.
As a liar, you don't want to do that, bro, God.
Facts.
Lawyers are more deceptive, bro. Them not show themselves.
More discreet.
Deceptive, brother. Them not discreet, them deceptive.
You can't expect a man to do certain things, you know. A man live their life and kind of man not perfect, you know. But you see in a certain manner, you have to stand up as a man, bro, God.
Thank you, man. The only thing that matters, he knows his job and he knows what he's doing in the courtroom. Everything else, how the man have been in his social life, brother.
Yeah, but
social life, brother. When we look on 35 years.
100 live or 100 channel already. That of him business, brother.
When we still say a man is just a man, you know, get me wrong, you know, because nobody knows.
So at the end of the day, I want to like courthouse matter, brother, at the end of the day. So if him a brother courthouse misrepresent, then that is a different argument.
But I see a lot of cases.
I don't go as far as saying can't do anything and say anything in a social space.
I'm not saying can't do anything or say anything.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the argument them of him doing a music with Kartel.
No, that not nothing to do with
nothing.
none.
Wrong with that, brother.
Yeah, that not
No,
nothing to do
me
with
have a
none.
problem with
That's
that. Me, hold on, brother. Me have a
can't
problem.
change.
Hold on, brother. Please. Me have a problem with my liar. I put out a song while me I look on 35 years in the middle. And my rascal, whatever them go.
No, but
me have a big
problem with it and I input it on him theme Vivo. Oh, that makes sense.
Me have to do it because my liar asked me to do it.
That was before.
No. Once not take from him competence and the court still not the way where.
Hear me, I say, bro.
Yeah.
When I follow me, I say, if me I talk to my liar, me I reason with him and he might tell me say, yo, everything look good and this and that, and he might show me be a good signs, be a green light. Follow me now. And when I time them on all the 100 visit, the dog I say, you know what, me have one song in a man.
All the streams them look. All the stream number them look.
You see me, I say, like, come on, bro. Me say,
all right, so
Vybz
Kartel have no problem with that, Canon.
It's not about it, but as the lawyer, me I take advantage of my client.
Yeah, but what that have to do with incompetence in our courtroom?
I watch this. Me I show you a picture. Me have a client. He's a big liar. And my client is a OnlyFans girl. Right? And me got to jail go look for her because one man said she do one thing and she take out the whole of money. And me got to jail with her and because me know so me have kind of privilege and me can go in our room with a camera there. Me go try to have sex with her because me know so she's
brother, too much hypotheticals, man.
But follow me,
too much hypotheticals.
Me try to take advantage of her.
No, man, too much hypotheticals.
That's different.
What's this now? The virgin is a liar. Well, man, the virgin is a liar. Him do music too, and in the on social media, him client no have no problem with it.
We just know
So
say
me no
if
see
on
nothing wrong
social
with
media
it.
can tell we.
If Kartel have a problem with it, the problem with the talk up. Him not have no you definitely.
Oh, him would have talk up. Oh, would have know him talk up, brother.
Thank
Oh,
you.
you mean they never
Whenever hear a Kartel talk up to him lie and tell him to change anything. Tell me.
Yeah.
You're not gonna hear that.
Exactly.
But hold on, but hold on, but me not see Kartel has some no bird auto parts.
Remember the argument starts from is that too much information might lead to too much information, which is bad information.
Boy, Ken and the man kill him argument.
Less information, exactly. Less information can never be bad for your case.
One thing still, me I listen about how I can't establish or know what wrong with any of
Why, right? True.
That may I say.
True.
I'm still say every man have an opinion.
Nothing wrong with the man like that, man. The man have a right.
Everyone have an opinion, but not every opinion is.
You must go with it.
Brother. If me I go through a divorce right now, me no want my lawyer to talk on if I'm a celebrity. Me no want my lawyer talk on the media. I talk about what we are do or what we just go through over and over again. And this
but that is you can and probably if it was another artist, them wouldn't want them lawyer and they would have instruct them lawyer and say, yo, listen the media. But this artist clearly do not have a problem.
We know say him not get instructions for never say that again. Not because he not mention it again.
Yeah, but you're going with hypothetical, the general man.
That's a true. It's a conversation piece.
A Kartel appear Isaac or Isaac appear Kartel.
We don't know.
I'm saying not because they come out time mouth do a Ricstorm. Not because they come out time mouth one time.
Yeah, you Larry Bella say
Larry
Bella say we don't know. You think we
know?
Right, true. So we don't know. You know why I was saying we don't know? Because they asked Isaac that question. And do you guys know how we answered the question?
No, man, but he said my client. He said my client.
No. Them ask him if I'm music.
No, they want exact figures and everything, and the man just refuse with them.
They asked Isaac if he's been compensated by doing music with Kartel. Right? So we're in technically, we don't know if he's been compensated financially or by way of getting access to doing music with Kartel. And he went on positive saying, listen, it's a privilege to do music with Kartel. He was tacitly saying certain things. Yeah, so we don't know if you're fact him get no traditional financial compensation.
Yeah, but we suspect that already said that might not be the case.
Why the argument that wouldn't make no sense? We see Kartel this out about 5 liars, brother. And the rest of them don't do no music. So,
it have a different arrangement with each still.
Exactly.
Everybody was on compensate the rest of them.
Man, all right, so watch this. Rick, Isaac have a different agenda. Yes. Him already, like if say big youth time father, whatever. Him already set. You see me I say? Him father are the real man, not him.
No, can I remember? No, he's on the record.
Watch me now. Watch me I say, no, brother. So watch me I say. So for him agenda is about being a musician, brother.
Kenan, remember him saying father buy him suits and give him allowance.
Brother, him agenda is about being a musician, brother. Him are the man, I'm father the man, but him a try to figure a different path. But him have him father backing for each way with that dog. If the man
so like a yard man, understand, Kenan. One thing I try to understand in all the way I say. What is wrong with any other?
I think it's wrong because the man face 35 years to life, brother. I buckle down, I no talk, and I do music for you from your lawyer. Leave music to me, I'm the artist.
Well,
so what? So you want to drop the song now and me? You want to drop the song now as my lawyer and me going to do research for my case?
But the lawyer do the job and get that 35 year the question or so. Yeah. And the artist not getting anything currently. So why your argument?
The case reset. So why your argument, brother? Well, him doing music has nothing to do with how competent he is as a lawyer.
I said it from the get-go, if you're not going to listen to me,
immature, you know.
If you're not going to listen to me, any lawyer could have gotten the retrial just on the basis of what we saw. You know what I'm saying? It's not just Isaac.
No, but
No,
wasn't the liars on the case before I
so many liar before I
Bro, and any lawyer he hired that have sense would have drawn for the same evidence
But
to
they
get him in
cannot.
trial.
If you say
That
that,
means
you know,
the
it means
Alkaline-
that,
So
you
what
know,
I am
it
saying,
simply means that, you know, he
Yeah.
did just as well being who he is.
yes, but I am saying he knows where it was gonna go, but him see the benefit where him can be a musician outright.
the man is a
Yeah,
liar
but
because
that's
if you
the
listen to
argument
him,
change now because
All
how
right, so watch
important
this.
is that?
All right, so a real man, this
Once you get
real
the
man,
once you get
real
the
man.
job done, that is
Please,
no. What
I
I'm,
want somebody
what
tell
I'm,
me, Media Fox and everybody, please tell me
no.
who I'm
Once he
next
gets the
client,
job done, you know, what him do outside of that, you know, brother,
who I'm number two client.
shouldn't really matter.
Hold on, brother. Who is his number two client?
what do you mean? What do you mean?
Who else retain him? Who else him present himself in a court for? Please tell me real quick.
Double entendre
The
question.
man still at in business. He might take care of him business.
Oh, same. Yes,
And
I just said one case to him have, one high profile case, favor.
you can't determine that.
And him
You
next move,
know
him
the
next
right
move
thing.
is Bill album.
So why your argument? Because
Argument is that the man not take
the only reason why
the case.
the only reason why we even care about this case is because of Vybz Kartel, brother.
Yeah, me a
So
talk, me a say.
I sat and represent, we not care, brother.
When we are talking about Eddie,
Exactly.
Eddie, we are talking about, brother, is it, you forgot Eddie, you put on the live?
What I think a performer should really matter, you know, how competent he is in court. If he want the music, right? If a music lawyer is the most competent one in court and can get it off a case, me not think you should really concern whether or not in the music. Right?
Vybz Kartel lawyer online too much. That we are talking about.
If you want the music,
The man
that
have a
is
bright
business, as long as
personality,
him a do what
just
him
like
supposed to do.
the
As me say,
PMC
just one thing me no respect.
represent.
The argument
When
though
you-
about him saying
Just
something,
that, you know?
yeah,
And
him
that's some
argument
things
about.
can be detrimental to the case, and that is the whole thing.
There's no argument when the
Right, that's what the danger. Nick Cannon, yeah, stick with the original. If him said a lot and might say the wrong thing where make it more bad, you know, make it do more harm than good to Vybz Kartel is a better argument. But if you say man,
That's what we're saying.
you want your client on the safe
That's
side.
what we're
of
saying.
it changed through him doing music and all of that, which that's beside the point.
The music.
One of
Yeah,
the one of the thoughts, let me read my general skeptic super chat. Let me see what skeptic has said. It's sad to hear some of the commentary on this. It's also sad so many people on the wrong side of history. I don't think Jamaica will get better. That our skeptic has said. Plus, he is saying that y'all give Isaac more credit than he deserved. This was already set in motion by Tavares. Since all he had to do was to submit to the Privy Council. Any lawyer.
I said that too.
Any lawyer would have done that.
Even
said that. I said that any lawyer would have pulled up the same evidence and got the same thing. Retrial.
Skeptic.
Tell no fool, brother.
You're skeptic.
I just there and smoke a split, isn't it?
Yeah, but if him do just as good as any other lawyer would have do, you know, do worse as a result of doing music, you know, do just as good. How does the music then? What harm does the music do then? If him can do just as good,
I know harm, but why? Why are you bringing that in?
The man represent himself
no, that's what
as a liar.
my focus is not on the music for him though. The original argument about him saying things that might do more harm than good to Vybz Kartel.
Yeah, we just listen to the music when I tell you.
Right. Question.
Music
I'm going to ask you a question on that Kenan asked earlier. If you were in Carter's position right now, would you want your lawyer to be preoccupied otherwise, or would you want his entire focus on your case to the extent that he can?
So how is he preoccupied?
Yeah, no more flop the thing.
What preoccupied? Once he can.
Yeah. And what BSS saying?
All right, so being a musician is a full-time job, right? Like you said, Emotep, 24 hour is not a 9 to 5. It's a 24-hour thing. So,
yeah, but
bro,
that doesn't say that's the only thing you can do, right?
Let me answer the question.
I say Miss Kitty is an attorney and she have a show
fuck
on
Miss Kitty, brother.
TVM or whatever. I mean fuck Miss Kitty and I see him
let me just
do that. Lawyer we are talking about.
Let me answer that better, right? If me have a lawyer, what I'm most concerned about is not the lawyer to on the side, brother.
Hold on, everybody, much people are here with foresight.
Yep. Yeah, if me have a liar,
Hold on, Lion, man. Hold on, Lion, man. Hold on. Let me hear what Foresight I said, then we hear what Lion man I said. A long time
if
Lion
me have
man.
a liar, my main concern about the liar, in track record and him ability to get me off for the case, right? And win my case, right? When it comes down to when him do on the side like music or if him an actor or whatever, that not really concern me, brother.
But my general,
Right?
what's the track record? Him have no more case and you do
Kenan.
13 years in a prison.
Kenan, it's okay if them feel that way, the scene, because
Yeah,
of
okay.
them.
You don't know that him have no more case. You don't
Name
know
my
that.
next client. I asked you.
All them
I'm not
client,
talking
most of the
about
case
I'm
them
not
him
talking
do.
about
But
Isaac
how
now,
is that question
Most of the
relevant? How is that
case. Most of the
relevant?
case.
Hold on, let me hear what Lion man I say, you know, no? The Lion man I talk.
Most of
I'm a
the
lion.
case that
Hold on,
Isaac.
hold on.
Most of the
Hold
case.
on,
Most
how
of
would that a rush
George,
thing, someone?
George.
Hold on,
George, right?
Yeah, make we hear
Give me a thought then.
let me hear Lion man I say, and then we can hear what George I say after. Yeah, go to Lion man.
All right. Yeah, you see the statement about the man doing music that have no relevance to him being a liar, because the man have a right to do him recreational stuff. And if he want to talk about it, he have a right to talk about it. See?
Exactly.
And the next thing too, when it come to say why the case, him represent himself just like the previous liars them before him, and him stand up strong in the position and represent himself as a liar, and him deal with the matter properly, because when him call up to talk, him make a solid statement. You see me I say? And the case gets squashed. So everything reset. Cartel now look 35 to life right now, like what you have said. See?
Imhotep.
No,
Really?
the man make a
Imhotep.
statement where
Imhotep.
him
Hold
say
on, brother. Pause real quick. Because you say a lot of things.
Hold
Imhotep.
on, man, go along your day,
Kenan,
brother.
make him talk, Kenan. Make him talk, Kenan.
all right. The man make a statement which is so profound. If them have a call for a retrial, and the state have a pay fee. See?
That's not what
The
he
man
said,
come with
though. That's
knowledge
not what
where
he said.
him
Brother,
train and him a
brother,
teach.
brother, he didn't say that.
No, listen, when
He
He
man
did
say
did
not make
say
that
it.
claim.
He did say it. I
The,
watch his interview
the
pan the
man,
fix. The man
listen
said
to what he
if
said.
them fi come with a retrial, the
that's
state
not
have to go pay a fee.
that's not true. That's not what he said.
That's what he said.
He made the claim that
May I
we're
tell
at
you?
the end of, he made the claim that we're at
Explain
the end
it.
of the road, right? And he's saying that the only thing that we need to decide now is whether or not we actually need to file for bail, or wait for the Privy Council to send over the document where Cartel will be released. He's not even, based on what we know him to have said on the fix. He made no claim about preparing for a retrial.
No, but he's saying that
He said
part
that.
because
Yeah.
I agree with Lion man, because I actually even post a part
What I'm
where
saying?
he might talk about the unless we want the taxpayers' money for waste and blah blah blah. Him say it for true.
Yeah, but
The
that is
man
not
said now,
dependent on us. It's a court of appeal. I got make that call.
right, but the man said
Yeah, it's
now,
not a waste.
the man said as far as he's concerned, this is it, the end of the road.
Yeah, but the thing is that his statement can't go
Is that
against
more
the
which
court of
yeah,
appeal.
I'm
The
not
is that
matter
more
is with the
wishful
court of appeal now.
is
I'm not
that
making a
more
claim. That's why I made him talk too
is that
much.
oh is
That's why I'm saying he talks too
but
much
isn't
now,
that
because
more
it's talking
about
to him.
is that more a matter of wishful thinking
Of course.
than reality?
Of course.
Right, because
Right.
you are right, you know. We don't know which direction.
Exactly.
We don't know what is going to happen going
And
forward,
that is
right?
the problem.
But he
That
seemed
is
to
the
know. Him
problem.
and Cartel seem to know, though.
Well,
Well,
Yeah, that's the point.
because
Hold on, no. Hold on, no. And that's the point too. Like what the dog just said. They seem to know that the lawyer is so comfortable to go make fucking songs and do this and talk and interviews and blow up himself and
okay,
highlight
you
himself.
understand why you're bad about that more than Cartel.
Bro, because it's a lawyer. I've never seen this in my life.
Bro,
You
but
don't understand the difference of a lawyer.
Yo, Kenan, it's
Bro, lawyers
Kenan,
do not look
Kenan,
for
that's his
publicity,
opinion till
bro.
Rick. That's
yo,
his
Kenan,
opinion
we're
till
not
him.
talking
I
to
talk
him.
about
You're
retrial,
talking
Lawyers
bro.
don't
This
look
is
for
me I say so.
publicity, bro.
You
They
know?
do not want to be seen.
No,
I've never seen a lawyer in a restaurant. I've never seen a lawyer in a restaurant. Me can call Isaac and ask him where I go tomorrow.
Kenan, we live in a topsy-turvy world where we are bothered and others aren't.
Exactly.
Because no, but me I said the main person was supposed to be bad at the client. And obviously he not have a problem, brother.
I'm sorry, Rick. That's an none of us know Kartel's position. That's unfalsifiable.
Your client don't know any better, brother.
No, well, what's this now? Lalibela. Until we see Kartel have a problem with that, yeah, it is safe for us to say that. He does.
When have we ever seen Kartel made a point and the lawyer changed it?
And I the idea we said.
And I made the point. When have we ever seen
Kartel himself voicing up his opinion and stuff?
No, he'll never do that over his lawyer.
Well, I make it clear about stuff where him not agree with even legally. Perfect example, the whole thing with Bird. So I understand what you tell me about this and that and we don't know.
He can never do that.
No, we don't know what Kartel feel. Period.
Rick, I made a point earlier, brother. Trust me. Somewhere we can agree. We have to have opposition on the panel. But I made a point earlier, right? When we say none of us have ever seen when Kartel tell him liar, don't do that again. Because people don't have to repeat the same thing over. Them can say something one time and them never say it again.
Yeah, but choice. You guys are framing an argument. Let me say this
own choice.
Let me say this
we don't know what Kartel tell him not to do.
Man, we don't have to raise the reason, Canon, man. I'm saying you guys are framing an argument that Kartel might have a problem with it and he's not speaking about it. We can't do that.
No. Imhotep, I'm saying he might say it to his lawyer, but he's not going to say it to the public before you say it to his lawyer.
Hold on. You saw when I was wondering.
Not Kartel.
You saw when I was asking.
No, Kartel now go above him lawyer, brother. No.
You come like you don't know who
if you not go above him lawyer, why get rid of the Fins the Tavares you them?
Yeah, but he's not going to go above Isaac when they're on the same page at all.
Kenan, you saw when Isaac was wondering whether Kartel was going to see the interview?
Yeah.
And he was trying to qualify statements.
Yeah.
So you see, I was trying to be very careful. However, because he's so verbose, he made a lot of errors.
All right. So watch this, brother. Rickstorm make a point a while ago. I mean, I show you a thing. If me they lock up in a jail, right? I me have a white lawyer. When I know nothing about my culture, I'm just do a case. It's just another case to him. And then I had Imhotep on my case, which know my culture, but him also in tune with me and whatever. You see, anything Imhotep tell me, I would believe it over him.
Hypothetical again.
I would
brother,
believe.
You're the king of hypothetical.
No, listen to me now, brother. Imo, listen to me now. Imo, listen. You see, you as my liar, because the two of them are liar. But you see, you as my liar, I would believe you more than what the next man are telling me. You see me, I say so.
Yeah,
if you are telling me, say,
Canon, the reality is,
if you are telling me, say,
argument,
this good for case, me believe you, brother.
Frame an argument, say, that's where Isaac do him overdo it, and it's problematic, and Kartel have problem with it, but it's like him not talk. And that's what I'm saying, brother.
No, I said he's talking, but we are not going to hear Kartel complaining. He might complain to the lawyer first, before him complain to we. Because he might right. The dog mesh with the liar. Him and the liar mesh. And them have a thing, him not going to go above the liar.
Canon. You say Kartel attack. We need to explain to the 210 people where you get that information from.
All right, when it comes to the legal matter, I don't think Kartel is going to say anything about this case without him saying nothing to the liar first, which the liar will mesh with. So even if you have a problem with the liar, you must say Jano family. We should never say that part there, you know. And we not gonna ever hear that in our life.
Yo, the man gone hypothetical again.
We not gonna ever hear that in our life. You think the liar gonna say, oh, Kartel link me, and him say him never like him.
Here my take on this thing now still. A lot of things have been said. I know things that and people are question, you know, the wisdom behind the utterances them. And then the damage we do already do. You understand? So we don't know what that conversation you have go.
Reject it.
Isaac a couple months ago tell the DPP to go sub private parts. I don't think you can get worse than that. So anything else since now I just brought her.
The
damage would have already been done. If you are questioning this private,
there are repercussions if you go talk foolish. This is a perfect example.
Imhotep, you agree with that?
Man, and stop race. you're going to make certain utterances about Paula and then beat him bad. So he must know, say, whatever him out here say, if him say something out of the way, him know, say, him have to pay the early fee. And as me say, there is no...
Yeah, but we don't know the man already.
No, there is no indication that him client have any problem with what him has said so far. So me I try to understand.
There's no indication.
All right, so Rick. Rick, my general. Emotep, I'm a general too. Emotep, Rick, tone I'm a general. Real general. Yeah. All right, so whether or not, hear me say,
Brad Smith, you can unmute when already, you know. If you're still there, you know, but got you can.
All right, so real quick. All right, so whether or not the client agree, we as outsiders that know world, know law, know everything, and know how the world run and what we expect from things. You know, fuck the celebrity status and fuck everything. Like just we all look from the outside. Right? You agree with your lawyer, say, because your lawyer tell you anything and we don't know what type of person he is or whatever, believe him. This is not Kartel, just a regular man. So we from the outside, you really expect we to agree? We do everything we just saw well like a brother like me and the problem with my lawyer say him just do what him do?
How important is it if you agree or disagree? How important it is?
No,
what go on? Anything we are going to go on.
How many things have we said that the liar disclosed where a regular liar wouldn't even dip on the profile and say all good morning to people?
The man talk about Kartel burn a phone and them thing there. Wow.
Yes. Yes, bro.
Yeah, but him continue to do that.
And him still retain him same way.
Right.
So clearly you have a problem with that.
What I'm trying to say, if you're a liar, mesh, me make the point in the Emotep, I'm a liar, and the white man over there, so I tell me what I don't want to hear, but I'm a liar. I know say everything what you say good. I mean, I roll with the Emotep. So when you mention this and that, boy, and then me say, Jano, you think say that good when you say that? And I say, no man, everything good, man. I just want to look at interview. A yard man. Yes, me say a badness, because we don't have the
one person important in all of this right now, you know. And at the appeal court, you know. It no matter how much interview is that one go up and go tell with this and tell with that, or if Paul will you know over there. So
important thing done gone already.
The appeal court, I go make the decision whether it go go to a retrial or the man them free.
But Rick, do you
now.
think that there's anything else that the liar might say that none of us don't know that might be too much for us?
Hold on.
After being on interviews?
Is Kartel's destiny in flux or has it been decided?
Exactly.
Brother, we are waiting for the court of appeal to decide if them are going to show.
So, bro, anything the lawyer say, watch it. Rick, as you...
Well, I know, brother, we are raised the reason. So
you see what you try to achieve in the canon, that the journey they would have to start from a long time. At this point,
Rick,
as I say, when Isaac say at this point, I think I've no bearing on whether the court of appeal I got this. I don't think they're going to use it to determine whether they're going to do.
Wow.
Yeah, bro, but what retry or I don't retry, they don't think that have nothing to do with it right
Rick,
now. At this point.
I understand. Rick, hear me now, please. Emotep too. Rick, Emotep. All right. Uno are host on the own show, right? Uno realize that uno are professional upon asking people questions, like when I always say prove the evidence. Uno realize that uno are professional upon the thing we want to do. And over time uno want to get better at it. So when Isaac come on the show and uno start throw questions at him, uno realize that uno get things all time where him should have done and better blood clot sleep out instead of relate to uno. Because uno know when I get to him, uno done formulate uno questions and know where to get out time.
So we are trying to say,
like they didn't say, Vybz Kartel lawyer online too much.
No, but when I say still, which you may be right, you know, me not dispute that, but the problem is there are certain things where we not point to and we just try to establish what is wrong with those things, like, you know, pursuing a musical career and them type of thing there. You see? But at the end of the day, with the argument we have frame a while ago, I think that still have the option. If me, I got interview with my Emotep or anybody else, he would still have the option to tell us, listen me, this question is too much. We don't need to disclose this or whatever. and we move on to something else, brother.
We'll
You
give
know?
an example. We'll give an example where ISAT initially didn't answer a question about suing the state.
Because
And
him
then
down to earth, you know.
subsequently, hold on, now, and then he subsequently answered the question because he was being too verbose.
It's a guy with down to earth, you know. If you talk to him like a yard man, he must say things.
Yeah, if you say that about Isaac, say the same thing about Mark Golden. Say the same thing about Mark Golden, because Mark Golden down to earth just like Isaac. You understand me? And when them ask Isaac certain question, the man certain question were like related to the case where him not supposed to speak about, him say him nah speak about that.
So
you understand me?
How do you explain him saying that he would sue the government after initially trying not to answer the question?
Him know why him say what him say because him is a
No, but the argument about sue the government, how exactly the argument is go? But because based on what I remember, you know, he is saying that there is some document where the king signed where if the thing go all them think it figure, them have to go refund them back them legal fee. That is what me hear.
When he went on the panel,
yeah,
probably 5 minutes in, probably about 5 minutes in, they asked him if he intends to sue the government. And he refused to answer the question. However, when he got into the point where he was talking about the folks who are surreptitiously engaging online and how malicious they are with their statements, he said that if he were able to identify those people, he would sue them instead of suing the government. That's that me I talk about. I don't know.
But we have to be careful of what he's saying because what
the matter about defamation of character. The man talk about defamation.
Brother, you missed the point.
No, but we get to a Lalibela answer still. You know, you have a point to the answer.
He ultimately mentioned that he's going to sue the government, but he said if he said he would have gotten so much money from we random people on social media, and if he had option to sue us on social media, he wouldn't bother to sue the government.
Yeah, because him say certain people on social media say something where they don't have credibility.
Lion man, we don't dispute.
Yeah, man, me get to a Lalibela answer, man. Me get to him and say, and it would have be if I look on it from the angle, it would have be an error in his speech. We're probably in a little bit too much with you still. But
where's the
Lion man, do you think Isaac should come out saying that he's going to sue the government today?
You've never come out and
say,
go watch the interview again, Lion man. Go watch the interview.
Listen, the government fight them kind of thing there, brother. That me I try to tell you, you know. You see, if you as a lawyer come and say that about the government will give you hell. No matter how you feel like you're right, bro, God.
Listen good.
That till say it kind of damaging to a man's case.
Listen good. Remember, said the man them put Kartel under 23-hour lockdown while him sick, you know. And him come and him say, "Una go kill the man," and him have a lawsuit against the government.
Yeah, which is fine. Which is fine, but that is a disparate concern to what we're talking about.
Yeah, but that not go to show him thing organic in a sense where him not just talk at the tip of him tongue.
Really? Even when he's making these mistakes, you know what he's saying?
But anyway,
you're saying he's infallible.
Let me see what you talk about, because if he make mistake, him deserve to be
you're posturing as if he's infallible, brother.
No, man.
Nobody knows him infallible, brother.
No, I'm showing a clear example of him. I'm showing him a clear example where the man make a mistake and the man say, man must know him, I do.
No, all right. If you notice, who am I targeting?
You feel like you're bigger than the state. Anytime
who's
you
he
feel like you're bigger than the state. Listen, me want to say one thing before me leave, because me I go leave. Seeing brother, I'm going to bless up yourself on the panel. But me say one thing.
Yeah, man, big up.
You see, anytime you feel like you're bigger than the state or you can fight the state, bro, God, watch it, repercussions will come after that, bro, God.
Facts.
You hear me, bro, God? That's
Facts.
all me have to say.
Especially when you make it public, too.
You see, as a lawyer, you have to know where to do. Even if you have certain things in your mind, you keep it.
You can't make it public.
Facts.
I make a case done there, you do what you do. You understand,
Facts.
bro, God?
Yeah, rejoice.
You can't depend this and that and like a joke thing you take the man career for.
And that me
but anyway, did I see Miss Julia? Did I see Sue?
Big up, everybody. Good evening.
Did I bless you earlier, Miss Julia? I said probably a guy.
Yeah, bless up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Right
So,
now, just packing to go back to Canada. So yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
man.
big up yourself for your birthday. Your
Thank you.
birthday
Thank you, darling.
celebration.
Miss Julia, Miss Julia.
Yes. Yeah.
Me catch up on the play block and I'm blessed happy Earth Strong in about
Bless
tell
up.
you
Bless
first
up.
now.
Thank you,
Happy
darling.
belated Earth Strong. Yeah, mama.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. I
And bless up
appreciate it.
yourself. Yo, Rick,
Bless up.
Messiah,
Yeah, man.
and
Big
chip
thanks,
out, you know.
Shanti.
Bless up everybody on the panel.
Yeah, man. Big up
Bless up.
Shanti.
Big up
Salute,
yourself.
salute,
Yeah.
Shanti. Salute.
Yeah, so
So
Miss
we're not
Julia, I mean,
what
I'm
is
a be
discussion?
that there. I mean, I know.
Sabega say, okay.
Yeah. No, may I say,
Yeah,
anyone
them
we
little-
can
No,
discuss.
man, you know, so the birthday princess have to go first, man.
No, man, because
Yeah.
I just log on, so I don't even know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
she
Really,
hear
so I'm
the
just
full
listening.
topic.
All right, so
And I got
so
you,
in
man.
the meantime, you catch up.
Yeah.
In the meantime, you catch your breath. Because we know stay with a run out of breath by now. Because birthday weekend celebration and things. So go and catch your breath a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So we have to understand, so, you know, because I hear the reason, you know, but we not feel to understand, you know. Remember, so we are dealing with a celebrity lawyer, you know. We have to understand that, you know. We have never seen. I don't think we've ever seen any lawyer be in other practicing law, you know, with such status, and I represent like one of the biggest dancehall artists for the past 20 years or 15 years. So if I understand.
See.
So brother, as far
So
as the artist part,
yeah,
as far as the artist part, like the human part, we see bigger criminal.
Well,
Yeah.
we have not seen any, I don't think we have seen any bigger criminal in terms. I don't know which we are saying who are the criminals still.
Yeah.
That statement there. When you say
like
criminal.
John Gotti and all them people, like worldwide we are talking about, because Kartel is worldwide. John Gotti,
make sure so we don't speak and get to solving a problem.
Okay.
But Vybz Kartel is one of the biggest accused.
On trial, yeah. Even John Gotti them when they were on trial.
Yeah, but we not go over them word, not go over them side.
Before before them get, you know what I mean, convicted.
Yeah, but we not keep over this because remember say you know.
As some consider dog big though.
I remember saying, you know, what the virgin name again, Imhotep, where they go around and I cause chaos in America, the CIA brother, what name again?
Who you talking about? Oh, the one with thief the information them on
no man, the one where
hold on, I'm talking Snowden.
No man, the one that did. No man, I thought the virgin where they put where Michael Manley did run, man.
Kissinger. Well, it's on
Kissinger. Yeah, man. It was a Kissinger that start to, you know, based on, you know, so I say. But in our demography still, we have a represent like one of the biggest accused that we have seen maybe in my lifetime still. You understand me? I say, Kartel is a celebrity, top celebrity, and went to start his legal was started. In a prime career. Prime career.
Sure.
So you have to understand. Furthermore, remember say this is a man where have a song and them thing, you know, get out, you know, song posted on the DJ page and them thing, you know. So
you agree with it?
When we have himself say me that star still.
You agree with it? With the lawyer do songs because
I don't think that's something I agree with or disagree with because he was going on.
I like the answer.
Me can't knock it because I see him get results. Yes, I say because whether we want to accept it, yes or no, him get credit. I get most of the credit for what happened at the Privy Council hearing or the verdict from the Privy Council. We have to accept that because I remember say him removed 35 years from his clients. You know, the sentence that his client had.
Yes,
momentarily, but yeah, that as it stands now, as it stands, yes. So I say him not have that. He's not a convict right now, so we have to give him credit for that.
Right.
So
he's also not an innocent man.
So based on that, I think it's like he thinks he's allowed to say certain things. I think him think. So I think him think so yo. I can't say them things because maybe other lawyers would have been more reserved.
Thank you, brother.
You see? And I think when maybe it hits, you know, or if it should, come back at him, I think then he would deal with it then. Because sometimes, remember, some people have some get out of jail card in their pocket, you know, and we don't know so them have it.
Real quick, because I know your knowledge great, I go far, but if you was, I not put in it, but if me was in the position where Kartel, me I put myself there. Me to put in the position there, and say, for instance, are you in my brain and this and that, whatever, as an artist, you see me I say? What you think, as far as that though, brother, what you just saw a while ago?
You mean the interview him do?
Yeah, and the thing that we saw a while ago, like.
Well, with the truthful, I get really sit down and dissect the interview yet still. I just a little bit of them I listen to the reason.
Yeah.
Right? I just come off a Ratigan program and that I go to the youth them. But when I say is though, but look at this. Let me just say clearly my left hand again. Look at this. Remember when him quoted the Vybz Kartel lyrics?
Mm-hmm.
And a petition was sent out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Exactly.
Just look at who co-signed the petition and all of them things there.
All right. The people will get tagged and all them things there.
Okay. Yeah, just look at that. It's like if I were in that situation, I wouldn't want to piss off the DPP.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
If I were in Kartel situation, and I get that 35 years removed from me, I want to come on road.
Yeah.
Because me understand the system, I know. Me understand the system. The first thing, I'm going to write a letter. I'm going to write a letter and I'm going to address DPP. It's not to be an apologies. It has to be, this has been a difficult, part of my life and everything there. To whom me concern, to the DPP, whatever, whom I address it to. This has been the most difficult, thing I've ever had to deal with. I've spent most of my prime or my certain such in prison for 13 years. I've been sick. I've faced death, so forth and so on. I would be saying some things. I would address the public. I would say, the law is here to represent all of us. And this time the Privy Council got it right.
And I'm sorry,
it did not go right the first time.
Yes.
It did not go right the first. In my view, it did not go the first time. But I still respect the process.
I agree for wasting the last time, Subi. I apologize for wasting the last time.
No, there's to be no apology, brother.
Yeah, man. You want to apologize for coming?
For what?
No, for wasting the last time.
Go ahead,
Mr. Vegas, you're correct, and this is why
I agree with Mr. Vegas for sure.
Sorry, this is why I sat on the record affirming and extolling the efficacy of the judicial system, right? Because that's how you're supposed to speak. Well, Mr. Vegas, let me ask you a question, see? You're okay with the hypotheticals. If you were in Kartel's position, would you be okay with ISAT? Because I know you quibbled prior relative to whether it is Kartel who's posting on his page, right?
Yeah. The right
if
person,
you were in
a big artist we are talk to, so let's talk to him, a big artist, make that him join.
I wouldn't.
No,
if you're in Kartel, what on, Kenan?
Yeah, man.
If you were in Kartel's position, would you be okay with your lawyer affirming that it is you who's posting on your page, it is you who've had a burner phone, and also that you're going to sue the government at this point?
Absolutely.
After 13 years and all them things there.
Hold on one second. Let me turn back this at you, Lalabella, anybody on the panel, all the people are listening. If I went out there and said Vybz Kartel is posting on his page, his
no,
fans,
you are Vybz Kartel.
No. Hold on.
Exactly. And then he won't tell everybody else to be quiet.
We come on with reason we cut. What I'm saying is, if I was Vybz Kartel, and no, if I was the one that went out there and said Kartel are using page or Kartel are post, you know, and Kartel have a burner phone, you know, say right now, people that look for me to kill me.
In general, I know that him ask you though, Subi.
No,
But you know, understand the argument.
No, me glad him say that though. Me glad him say that. I appreciate him say that. No, Miss Julia, hold on, make Subi finish.
Since you guys were talking all night.
We not finish with Subi yet. Subi at the star.
Listen, Kenan, you need to
No,
calm down.
no, starting, Roger, man, no starting, man.
Calm down, because we don't reason like
Relax,
that.
brother, no, man, no starting.
No, Subi is a big
General,
entertainer,
no,
just
no,
like
no,
Kartel.
General.
I'm more of your mindset.
You're talking from night. Right.
Brother,
And
brother, we know the starting. We know the starting, brother. We know the start. We know the starting, brother.
Subi, you're a fucking celebrity in Jamaica. I know nobody talk to fucker, brother. What we're trying to say? Me a big yo.
Stop cuss your guy lem from the man. Page man.
Cool.
Kenan, you really and truly need to control your
You need to calm
utterance,
down and
man.
control your emotions
Go ahead,
sometimes.
Mr. Julie. Go ahead, Mr. Julie. Go ahead, Mr. Julie.
Thing, you know.
Let me say this
You
real quick.
talk like boy, you don't understand
And we
yourself,
don't
brother.
reason them ways then.
And Subi is a man where him empowered all the time, and we always respect him. So you get excited like say he's a fan.
Over nothing. You're getting excited over nothing there, and I've been here longer than you, so you need to just relax.
Kenan,
look like him. He's split too big, man.
Brother, what me trying to say, Mr. Subi and Kartel as a big artist, just to see him, I want to hear what he say as the same interpretation.
More citizens and shut up. Kenan, there's a reason why Mr. Vegas flipped the question. Please pay attention to the implied premises and appreciate the reason why he flipped the question. There's a reason why he flipped the question. Please appreciate the implied premises and appreciate why he did it.
Right.
All right. So what I was saying to your virgin, and what I was trying to posit, what I say is, I cannot agree with what he did because I could not do it.
Right.
I could not go there, or Cargo, or Vegas, or Rickstorm, or Imhotep, or Lalibela. We're on platforms, and if we say anything close to that, we'll be crucified.
Okay.
So for a lawyer to go out there, hold on, brother. For a lawyer to go out there and actually declared or put it out of the lawyer's mouth that his client is doing that something illegal. You're saying to the people who matter, because you have to understand that some people with them little yaga and them little people that wear make up nice on social media, you know, and them are the real people you have to worry about, you know. You have some people in a society say, oh, them are go like them above the law. And if you understand that them people them have a say when it comes on to how the society run.
Yeah, facts.
The people where you don't hear from, the people who make the least nice.
But hold on there, hold on a second.
Yeah, you think a major lawyer where the spotlight is on now saying something like that, and people are not. You think that now I'm not gonna say, yo, it'll come like you go jail, and you think yo, you can't just talk to the police where the man just like Peter Touch. Peter Touch not the jail about the police them and them broke him up and mash up him head. He must go to Africa, go get Obia man. And according to the reports, he went and he had to find a woman want to give a class to tie around him head because him headache can kill him. And human see him have the cloth on head and take care of and tie it around her waist allegedly. And when he take off the cloth off her head in gear drop and they say they come kill him. You have to understand, we are dealing in a society where you have some people when they see a go like say you're too powerful. You're untouchable.
Yeah.
No, but
you feel like you can just do this and do whatever you want. They will punish you.
Yeah.
But because what happens is that
rush. Yeah, man. So a part of the reason that Isaac is behaving that way, see, is actually trying to brand himself as a non-conventional lawyer. And I mean, I can understand. I don't agree with it, but I can understand where it come from, because even when the DPP talk about how, no criminal or two-time drug mule can come into my office and them type of things that we learned from what she was saying, and the way how the pushback, it seemed like as if he's not really as accepted by the fraternity period, right? So it's like, to me, it seemed like as if a lot of what he's doing is trying to show, like, on my own strength, I'm a non-conventional lawyer, I don't have to fit into your mold, right? So I'm kind of trying to brand himself that way. So and I don't agree with what he's doing. I don't agree with what he's saying at all. I think I'm actually putting him client in more jeopardy, right?
So we see it too.
Yeah, exactly. So, but the thing is, Lalibela, he's trying to basically big up himself at the peril of what is not best for his own client.
That's what Canada have been asserting.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Anyhow,
but it's like, to me, you're
But Miss Julie.
Yeah, Mr.
Miss Julie.
Yeah.
But here we go now. Remember, if a person is feeding off what your energy or feed off of something when them things say, okay, this is the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You have to understand that a person will do that, because again, I'm gonna go back to when the whole argument arises about the DPPs, so could them something or whatever. Remember, say, know that, because I didn't hear it. When I go for Lalibela, I hope somebody can take the chance. Or Lalibela heard it good, I trust him. But if that is what the lawyer said, that he's using the platform, we don't understand how dangerous this is in the book.
It is.
You see,
it's very dangerous.
Because this is a confirmation for many people who there were so many things that came from that platform. When now people who were saying or speculating, now they can say, so now him have to come clean it up now. Lalibela, him have to clean it up now and say, oh, but him just start, since him no longer a convict, him just start do it.
Right.
So it has to come back and clean up, because now you opened up, and Buchanan have him as a brilliant youth, You understand what I say? I have him as no fool. But I think him have a little bit of cockiness about him when he thinks it gonna work. I think him proud, maybe just proud, and maybe him have a right to, because trust me, if he come from where people never give him a chance, or people never think him could have reach and be a lawyer. It's commendable. So me think some people have a chip on them shoulder.
Yes,
maybe
that's
a chip
what I
on
think
them shoulder.
Yeah, that's what I think it is.
As I said earlier on, Miss Julie.
Yeah.
Maybe have a chip on them shoulder and just a rub it on them face. But
That's
in my view, when something came from that platform, like, hey, security boy, you're lucky, say, really, all your mama in a dead too. Me find it troubling that you have to tell me, say, this platform was the platform. I find it like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? And then the fans them and the groupies them and the people who want to kill it for the artists. When these things happen, they might tell us, say, stop calling out the man name. Look come up for the man name. No, you're giving us things to discuss.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, Mr. Vegas.
Exactly
I guess
right.
why you see after I'm concede to the burner phone, them say, oh, them take it away. They took it away already.
Yeah.
See, I don't need to talk about them thing, and I get it. Kartel got in trouble. It's official record, but it's best if the lawyer were not to talk about that. I can't see how Kartel benefit from his lawyer talking about that. Because him talk about Kartel making calls and yada yada and a bag of things, and then say, oh, well, and then he was trying to qualify the statement by saying, well, they've already taken away the phone from him.
Makes no sense.
Well, I guess him just look on and say, yeah, but you see, me just can't see the wisdom in trying to offend the same set of people them, that you're looking sympathy from. I just can't see the wisdom in it, and this is something that this behavior is not now it's happening. So I wouldn't even start a conversation at this point, based on the interview that he did recently. This has been the general attitude throughout the case, right?
Yeah.
So
I
think any damage, as I said, any damage that would have been done is already done.
Yeah. He's branding
It's been
himself. He's
exacerbated.
branding himself like as if, you know what? I am the people's lawyer, right? I went to jail. I went to prison. Them don't like me either. But I'm fighting for you. Who knows what plans him have in the future? He might want to even try to go into politics.
Yes.
Miss Julia.
But that's what he's doing. Yes,
Miss
Canon.
Julia,
Yes,
quick
Canon.
question. Do you think there's like a little bit of attention seeking
Of course.
Yeah, she
embedded
can
Of
see
in there
course.
somewhere?
Yeah, she can see
Yes,
that.
I did say that. Yes,
All
definitely.
right, I'm glad. Can we just want to make my point in
Yeah,
case
man,
so I
definitely.
wasn't here just talking for 2 hours for no reason.
No. Everybody know that. We said that from
Okay.
before. too.
Let me say something. Let me say something. Let me say something.
Mr. Vegas, real quick. For
Yeah.
ISAT's sake, I hope Cartel never have to ask him where that for. I don't know the song.
Right.
For
Right.
ISAT's sake, right.
Brother,
Right.
brother. If he was not asked where that for, when we have a pending situation, and he said, and he reiterated what the man asked him when he said the lyrics, and
Yeah.
he reiterated it, and he never and nobody had a problem with it.
Yeah.
That he almost
Allegedly.
did not get the chance.
Well,
Which one is family? No man,
Sorry,
I talk when the suckwood thing with Paula.
Yeah.
Paula.
Yeah, exactly.
no, I
Yeah.
agree with you. No, I agree with Mr. Vegas.
Now I'm
That's what
saying, if
that.
there was
I
no
agree.
cause for concern, there, knowing that this might be a situation where you may not even be able to represent.
Yeah, that's one of the worst thing you can do.
But hold on,
But still,
and watch it.
Cartel legal outcome is still in flux right now, you know.
But watch it, Lalibela.
One could argue that he's more vulnerable now than he was then.
Yeah, true.
Lalibela, watch this. Watch this. Let me tell you something, brother. I'm going to say this, and it may not go over well with a lot of people. I believe that, you see, the fan base, they're so aggressive.
I agree.
It's like a cult leader.
Of course.
The arrival of a cult leader is like, yeah, and these people are fed and a piece of energy will keep them vigilant, will keep them aggressive, will keep them. It's like scary. It's like they've been fed
So can
blood.
I ask a question though?
Real quick, I agree, right? These are sycophants and acolytes pledging fealty and blind loyalty to a man, posturing like mendicants. That's what I said yesterday. I totally agree with you.
Yeah, Lalibela, I agree with that.
And
But
it's
do you
frightening.
guys consider
It's
that
frightening
maybe
because this is like
Mr. Vegas? But hold on,
this is
Mr.
like,
Vegas, do you
yes, ma'am.
consider that maybe he is actually purposefully trying to taint the jury? Not taint the jury. Purposely trying to basically have no mistrial, have no retrial.
No, but watch this.
Do you think?
Julia.
Let me finish. Ask the question. Do you think that because with him being so public with everything and talking so much about the case, that can actually work against a retrial coming through? You know.
Of course.
So I'm wondering if that is a part of his plan, because he's very. Let me tell you,
It is.
He is not right.
It is.
He is not only smart, right? He's not only smart, but he's very cunning, and there's a difference.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, what you saying?
If there's no retrial,
yeah,
and Vybz Kartel come on road,
yeah.
Lalibela said something earlier on, and again, I trust Lalibela with speaking truth. The man said, I think that's what I heard earlier. So he will go after people online and sue them. That's what Lalibela said.
If he could.
If he could,
right.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You see, if Vybz Kartel come on road tomorrow, all is legal. We don't need this. Case closed. All of them legal argument here are going to die out.
Yeah.
And all of these lawyers going to have to go back to whatever. You have to understand that. So you see, sometimes we get caught up into something and we get so attached to it and we don't want the movie done. It's like you don't want the series over.
So you don't think that they want to not have a retrial?
You want to ask one question?
Okay, you think it's.
But
I'm just saying that.
No. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Lawyers.
Right.
They always want more work.
Of course.
But
But that is why Isaac is behaving that way.
So you're saying that in his best interest, not for him not to have a retrial.
What are you saying, Kenan? What Kenan was asking? Kenan, what you saying?
Me, I said the opposition want a retrial too because they want to work too and them want to just anything where you want
Me
to think
want to ask a question.
but the defendant opposition want that too.
Yeah.
The
I
opposition,
agree with that.
I do not believe the opposition want a retrial.
What
I think the
you trying to say, brother?
opposition.
No,
No. Listen, man. Listen.
What the
Listen.
defense?
I think
The
the defense
opposition.
don't want a retrial.
Prosecution.
I think the
Opposition.
opposition want one.
The prosecution
The prosecution
do
want
not
one.
want a retrial. No.
What?
You don't think
crazy.
so?
No.
Brother,
Tell me why. Hold on.
Brother,
Let me
you
hear your
realize
reasoning
it's
on
a
that.
4-man
Just
a
hold on,
whole
man.
gang let out of
Hold on,
prison?
man. Hold on,
Tell me your
man.
reasoning on
Hold
that,
on,
Mr.
man.
Vegas.
Let's not reason
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
emotion.
man.
Tell me your
Listen.
reasoning. Yeah.
A retrial is not in the best interest of the state.
Why?
What's in the best
Prosecutors.
interest?
That's why you see them rule
No, why? Tell us why.
Hold on, brother. Hold on, man. That's why you see them they indict people in America and all them things. They go through a certain process and they say them not bring this to trial because them don't feel like they can get a conviction. Listen,
May I ask a question? Can I ask a
they
question?
I don't know if I agree with that, Mr. Vegas.
the prosecution team,
Ricky, you hear me?
they are not
Just make him finish, Big Papa.
in the position, in my view, and this is my view, to be 100% confident about a retrial and getting
Like we
getting the
always talk
result.
about those things. Isn't this
Why?
Imhotep,
Listen,
please
man,
check in.
listen.
The case law section. Rick, sorry, brother.
But sometimes people make argument and you cut off people and make them talk, brother.
Isn't this a case law case?
So what may I say is,
yeah,
there's not a case where I think the confidence is there. Why? Some of these police officers resigned. Witness is a whole evidence. All of them things there. You don't know how it was stored. You don't know how the data was kept. There are so many things that the prosecution may have to come forward with. When we think that would be difficult after 13
it
years.
might be difficult, but I don't think that they
However,
I don't think they don't want it.
However, if you poke the bear, you may get a rude awakening.
Poke the bear.
All right. So the thing is this, Mr. Vegas. Hold on. All right.
Let me ask a question.
Papa, and then
So
afterwards,
Vybz Kartel, you see? Yeah. So what is happening? I think I start to try make sure say this information, everything out there enough that you can't pick a jury from nowhere in Jamaica.
Exactly.
So even things that is not privy to the public, it might make sure put you the
I've got no
cartel
need to do not more to create the environment there. Yeah, but hold on, I've got no need to do. Excuse me, hold on, maybe just say something. I've got no need to do not more to create that kind of environment, right? That is already.
He don't need to, but he does it.
Can we agree that this case is an example for the whole Jamaican diaspora?
Yeah, we said that.
Hold on. Let me say something though. Let me see if we get to Mr. Vegas there.
But if Isaac do that, you don't feel like that to that kind of fit job description as part of the defense.
Exactly.
Make sure
That's the point,
and make it difficult.
Rick, let me just say
have
one
a
thing.
name for you. Me have a name, you know. I'm from me see that something and me say.
Yeah.
You see, remember O.J. Simpson with Nicole Simpson?
Yeah.
He got away of them whatever them same do to him wife.
Yeah.
But they got him on something else.
But listen up, Big Papa. Everything that you just said, I agree with you. Like, first of all, Isaac, yes, you're right. Him don't need to do it. But a lot of the things that he's doing is trying to secure that there's no retrial. That's the first thing. The second thing is this, right? I don't agree with Mr. Vegas when he said the opposition don't want a retrial. They do. First of all, to show that, you know what? We were right in the first place. It never really ever got privy council. We were right in the first place to continue with this trial based on the evidence. That's the first thing. The second thing is this. We do not know what they really have. We don't know what else evidence them probably have. The third thing is this. We don't know after, because remember, it started like a brand new trial now. So it's not like as if all the evidence is inadmissible. They're going to have to look again at the evidence, and the judge is going to decide what is admissible and what is not admissible. So to save face, to make it seem like as if, you're going to go privy council and we were right to continue with the trial based on the evidence, right? Them going to want to retry and actually actually try to convict him. That's what they're going to try to do. But at the same time, Isaac now, he's not only trying to secure himself as the the lawyer for the people, and I understand you. I'm from the streets too. I was a criminal too, right? And trying to brand himself at his own client peril, right? But he's trying to secure that there is no retrial. Because if you hear him talk, all I've interviews them, when I'm saying, so what you think about a retrial? I'm saying, oh, there will be no retrial. He's trying to make sure that there's no retrial. That's why I'm chatting so much. And you can ask any other lawyer them. Ask Kenny. Ask any other lawyer them on the platform. Would you be chatting that much about your defendant's case? Right? You shouldn't be talking about. He's trying to secure
The
that there's
only
no retrial.
other lawyer
Anyway,
I
continue.
see do that is this lawyer in
Pardon?
America will take all the civil rights case
Yeah.
where the police kill people. Would
Yeah.
have been one named Benjamin Crumb. You know, him always in front of the cameras when
But
there's a civil rights.
he's not defending people. That's a different thing.
I think
You
if
see
me get from
the defense when you can't blame Assad for Assad from where I do. You see, then you have a thing in the justice system, or a thing in the law, because the men's area and the actors area. You see, what you try to do, you try to cast enough doubt on the men's area.
Yeah.
You try to muddy the men's area
Muddy
as
the
much as you
waters.
can, right? You
Yeah.
say there was no motive there, there was no this there. Why would a man have to do that? Why would a man want to do that to himself? Why would a man want that? You have to put out all of them things there to muddy the water. So right now, but always remember, no matter how much people claims that jurors heard or is hearing, they're still gonna choose people, and they're gonna
That is
interview
true.
them. They're gonna interview them, and they're gonna say, "Do you take this oath to represent this case to the fullest and the most truthful?" And they say yes, and they swear to it. That is it. Them take an oath. So no matter how much a man out there muddy the water, if it's a jury trial, they're going to find jury if it's on the jury.
Yeah, but what me I said still, if you understand what Mr. Vegas has said, is that what you are trying to say, Mr. Vegas, can correct me if you're wrong, is that them willingly want to do a retrial under normal circumstances, but they will unwillingly pursue it, right? Given what is happening, right?
With utter malice and determination, said because
them have a point to prove one. The defense constantly, I would say, continue to upset them and to offend them, and the utterances and all of that. Right, poking at the bear. So it's not that them would unwillingly do it, but them more inclined to unwillingly pursue that. Right. So
that means in general.
And if we don't find this time, one can be provided for you. Like when police will people.
And that means in general, because you have to understand, say,
we will provide one for you.
Yeah, but it still matters though.
The Privy Council sent back this case to what? The appeals court.
Yeah.
The appeals court, they are the people and the robots we have at the appeals court. And
the Privy Council also give a hint.
Okay,
let me ask you, running the appeals court. Remember, say we are dealing with human beings.
Yeah.
Remember, say we are dealing with people with emotion. And we are dealing with people with a conscious and a subconscious mind. Remember, say people will see this man doing an interview, and this man is saying all these things, and they say, "Oh, that man is going to them above the law."
Let me ask you a question.
Wait a second, Big Papa. Hold on there. So let me tell you why, Mr. Vegas, it matters when they muddy the water. Okay, the reason why it matters when they muddy the water, and the reason why lawyers never usually do that, is because what is the reasons that they say that he should not have a retrial? Because they say that he will not be fairly tried again. Reason being, public opinion have a lot to do with jury thoughts as well, right? So even though it is true that everything has already been public, everything has already been out there, and it's not like as if maybe him not really adding any iota to it. The fact that him out there chatting so much that should be kept private in the courtroom, he is trying to secure that there is no retrial. Because if you look at it, if you look at it, Mr. Vegas, what is the reasons for them saying, you know what, a retrial would not be fair? He could not have a fair retrial right now. Them saying, look at the reasons. Those are the same reasons why I'm chatting so much.
Let me ask a question though.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
All right. What do we make of when the Privy Council make a statement like there's a matter or there's a case to be heard? Would you consider that some form of implied instruction?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
They're saying that. Of course. They're saying
The
that.
spotlight. Yo,
So
I
is
do
it
not.
safe to say that the Privy Council has already
The Privy Council is a
hinted
part
at
of
a
our
retrial?
justice system.
Yeah,
Privy
no, but this is the
Council.
thing. If they
The
didn't
Privy
believe
Council.
that, Big Papa, if they didn't believe that there was a case to be heard, they would have let him walk.
Let me
Remember, that
dismiss
was
it.
also an option. Right. That was
Let
also
me
an
not dismiss
option.
it.
Yeah, sorry, go
Let me not
ahead.
dismiss it.
Yeah, but if the Privy Council put it back to the appeal court and said there's a case to be heard, what do you think they are saying when they say that?
I remember the
They did not say there's a case to be heard. They didn't say that.
What did they? What was the statement?
They said they didn't say in those words, but
there's
it
a
can be
matter. I think they
interpreted
said
that
there's
way.
a matter to be dealt with,
No,
like something like that.
they can interpret it that way because if they're saying they could have, if they said that, it's like they ruled that's the case. So they didn't say it like that. They said this happened, that happened, we heard what happened, but you guys go figure it out down at the lower court. That's how they must say.
And then this is
Yeah.
how the client work and also the lawyer work too. I remember at one point something happened and there's a statement that came out on the client page that says the Jamaican system is beholden to the neo-colonial masters. And when we take from that, are the same neo-colonial masters that he went to get what in reprieve right now, and at them grant him in reprieve. But I think them talk out of them ask more time and don't think about the implications, don't think about what can be, what could have been. Just look on all the scenarios and just keep quiet sometimes and not say nothing.
Let me tell you something, Bridget. Some people are more powerful or are more connected than we think. So you have to understand, say, when people have connections were unknown to us, they also can push the envelope.
True.
And I understand that.
That is facts.
I'll question again. Whose court is the ball in now?
The prosecution.
Let me tell you something. You see, after the whole thing happened the other day and the smoke died down, the fanfare wear off, this thing has turned. Every day, the artist spend and the accused spend in jail, is a victory for the prosecution. Every day. When Friday come in, say that, and nothing happen, say that we're going. Friday come in, nothing happen. We go Saturday, Sunday. Every day that this artist, and if I were in this situation, I would be worried. I would be terrified.
All right. Let me ask a question. Let me just say something though, right? Because another thing that we need to look at, anything other than a bail and Kartel being set free is bad for him. Anything other than that, even if he's going to eventually win, once you have a retrial without bail, it is very bad for him.
Terrible.
Because that in and of itself is going to be a couple of years worth of prolonged punishment for him. So even if he eventually win, in the end, the prosecution still.
You know what? And also I think Kartel lawyer think that he's infallible, and it's very dangerous because he ever go on now. You see, sometimes we're overly confident about something, or we think that we're right about everything we do, and that can get you in problems. You see, it's a dangerous thing. This, when you, as the person, the lawyer, go forward and say the person had a phone in laptop. One, you belong to the state. Two, an investigation can be launched. Three, we have a telephone communication system that can be
No,
hacked, that possible tapping going on. Secondly, they can retrieve the data as what happened in the previous case, the
Mr.
first
Vegas,
trial.
So me I
not
cannot
not
see
to
it,
cut
Mr.
you off,
Vegas.
not to
So
cut
me
you
I
off,
cannot see
Mr.
it.
Vegas. Remember, word on the street somehow that shots has been called from behind where he is, from him,
Allegedly.
And,
Right.
and you are going to admit as a lawyer that he has access to the very thing that it is alleged that it did not make
Yeah,
no sense
yeah, make
whatever.
no sense, brother. That's
It
what
did
I'm
not
saying.
make
That's what
no
I'm saying.
sense.
That's what I'm saying is I don't understand what is the. I don't know. Honestly, maybe this lawyer is such a genius, but
he's cunning. Mr. Vegas,
maybe
the man is
no. I'm not
cunning.
going to call him cunning. I have no evidence to say the man is cunning. But
Why?
sister,
Why not?
I have no evidence.
What do you mean? You
But
see
what
the
I'm saying is
evidence?
maybe it's just listen. Einstein
But me
was a
not really
mad
say better
genius, you
to
know.
him madness, you know.
Hold on there.
Based on the
Cunning mean
reason, you know,
what?
Julia.
You know what
Miss
No,
cunning
Julia.
Julia.
mean? What?
Maybe there's a
Julia,
method to the man madness.
you putting across that point, though. Me not really say me not really say the something, you know.
What?
How that would really help him, you know, by
It will not help.
just
It
putting
won't
it
help him,
out.
client. It won't help him, client. But my thing is, I think that the man is so. Him have a tinge of ego, right? Him have a tinge
Hubris.
of. Him have a tinge of
Hubris.
What you say? What you say, Lalibel?
Hubris.
Hubris, right? Him have a tinge of that. So it's like, oh, I reach. I'm going to show now. I'm going to kick in the door and show no say all of them are wrong. And not only wrong about me, but I am going to take my rightful place. None of them never put me there. I don't need to be a part in a fraternity. That is what it is. I can see it on him. And the thing is, when I say cunning, I mean smart and sly. In other words, him can use
Well,
him brain
one
to
thing I
make
can
it.
say, you know, you don't really
That's
win until the game is over.
that's true.
And
Humble calf suck the most milk.
All I
what is
know is,
happening is that
all I know is I'm gonna go watch this interview, and I know based on what Larry Bella said, because if Larry Bella has so much problem with it, is that deep cause for concern. Cause
Yeah.
for concern. Because Larry
Remember
Bella
when him go,
is more neutral and
Yeah.
can
reserve
understand
and a
the
reserved
method
person,
of a person's action. So if Larry Bella have a problem with it, or if Imhotep Link me have a problem with it, me know say something wrong with the statement.
Yeah,
So
well,
now
remember,
to be
it's
honest, I
intriguing.
think I'm a pretty good judge of character.
Yeah,
remember when him
never
go a
check it.
privy council,
Yeah.
him speech a privy council, when him a talk to and him a talk about the case and him just go on this tantrum. That is the law that I helped to write, that I helped to put. Honestly, that never. Well, look upon him put, him say.
No, he has his way of it. I don't think he mean anything, man. I know. I don't think he mean anything. I think, listen, as Mr. Bridging, right? Miss Julie call it ego, right?
Okay.
Sometimes it can be misread. I think he's very confident. I think he has house money playing with. In my view, he maybe have good connections. I don't know, but him is just unconventional.
that's what comes to
And
mind. Same have some strong
it has
connections when believe enough, so him can get to where him
it
want.
has
That's
it
what
has
me
just
think.
it
Anything other
has
than
brought
that,
him, yeah.
we're not to this point.
Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Do you all know that there are other lawyers on the case who have done a whole lot of work to get it to where it is? Do you all know that?
But did you guys remember how Val
You didn't
Renee
talk
got?
about the ghost lawyer that we work on it. But me not really me hear it, but me not know for
There's
sure.
so many lawyers behind the scene that have worked tirelessly on this matter. But he's allowed to be the star boy. It's like, and you don't, and riding it till the brakes fall off. I feel him unconventional. And he's gonna make a whole lot of money defending people. He's just
Answer
unconventional.
question. Mr. Vega.
Yeah, my job.
Yeah, bless up everybody on the panel.
Big up,
Rickstorm,
big up.
Miss Julia, everybody.
Big up, darling.
Yeah, give me a look clarity, Mr. Vegas or Miss Julia. Here, foot at the park. I say, oh, They did up on a YouTube channel and them I say, yo, they must say, yo, people them I say, yo, like, a retrial would do necessary because they don't have nothing to use against Kartel, like evidence or whatever. So like him I say, like him I say, like them I say, yo, he witnessed them over how much years now, he witnessed them, could get back a witness them to come back. So he must say, really, say the witness then done give a statement already. So he must say that could have use back for a retrial. So I just ask for some clarification on that, you know.
Miss Julie, I'm more equipped to answer that stuff.
Yeah, I think it depends, you know, it depends. The statements could be used, but they would really want to have the witnesses come back again and be questioned because they will probably want to ask different questions. But all of the evidence that they give in, they're going to re-examine all of that evidence. So I don't know how Mr. Footer said that there's
My view upon that,
nothing
you know.
to be used. Yeah, go
My
ahead.
view upon that, Miss Julie.
Yeah.
If they're gonna pull the transcript, they're not gonna connect with the jurors, in my view.
They're not
You
going
know
to
what? So you know what?
Yeah.
Caroline Hay, who's an attorney, she
Yeah.
was on CVM earlier this week, and she was able to made a salient argument as to why the burden won't be so great for the prosecution.
Prosecution, exactly.
She addressed concern as far as media exposure to the
Right.
juror and evidence and so forth.
Right.
And I'm not a jurist as she is, but she seems fairly confident that this shouldn't be such a big issue for the prosecution.
For the prosecution, exactly. And the thing is this.
And I would implore you guys to
Sorry.
check it out.
Yeah, no.
No, I watched the interview in its entirety, but
Sorry.
she also said that some of the police officers may have retired.
Right.
That is true, but the
Oh,
evidence
she
still
said.
stands.
I think she
though.
did say some of them retired.
Some of them
Right,
retired, but the evidence still stands.
But
Gentlemen,
you see, if we're gonna
they're
have a
going to
jury,
re-examine
if we're
all
gonna
of
have a
that
jury,
evidence. Yeah,
we're gonna
go
have a
ahead.
jury trial, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
When people are in front of the jury and they read, they make up their minds at times on how believable you are when presenting the argument. I understand me? So the cross examinations, all them things
Exactly.
there. To go back to court and be like reading transcript, you're gonna it's like reading a book to people and them fall asleep on you.
Yeah, but the thing is this though, Mr. Vegas. This is the thing though, gentlemen. You must remember that the witnesses were not the only evidence that was actually put in. So first of all, we do not know if them even have other witnesses, and we don't know if they're able to contact those witnesses. That's the first thing. And if they're able to contact the first witnesses, they will not pose them with the same questions, but those questions will still be on transcript and it will still stand anyway. But even if them have a jury and them have no more, let's just say, just for argument's sake, the worst come to worst, them have absolutely none of the witnesses. Them have the transcripts and them also have that other evidence that them going to admit into court. We don't know what them going to admit yet. They don't know what them find admissible.
Let me give it a shocking to another shocking part.
Mr. Vegas, and really and truly, we do not know what else the prosecution has because we don't know if them entered everything the first time.
Let me tell you what can be the case. I think I saw a online case. I don't remember what was El Chapo them. One of them told me that I watch. And in one of those cases, it was El Chapo, the brother from Colombia. But like people on witness protection, when they had to be retrials, like the deal that they signed to be on the witness protection program is like in case, because them have them on the program, you know, and them still support them in ways. So it can be a situation like, I think the deal that if there's a retrial or anything like that, they have to be present, or they are no longer a part of the program. So we don't know if that is in place.
Right. We don't know.
That thing we don't know.
What I'm saying is, but everything is not.
The crown is might be still available based on the document that was
we do not know what is available. And also, please remember that the prosecution is not just heavily reliant on the witnesses, right? Them have other evidence as well. So now I have to remember that even if them don't listen to me, the prosecution sound them seem very, very sure that they want a retrial. Right?
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Some know Jamaica, you see when people are biting themselves, but government to fix crime and violence, and the government now this and the government now that. We are
Mm.
some terrible people, you know. You know that we are some terrible, terrible people.
What you mean? Tell me what you mean.
We are some terrible, wicked people, Bridget.
In
I
what
tell you
way?
that, Bridget.
In what
I've
way?
never in my lifetime looked at any, even with the drugs cartel and what people them love and all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a situation where so many people and even an attorney can feel so brazen and so confident that I can just go out there and just speak all of these things, and people just speak and we talk every day, and we're not even talking about what if there is really a victim in the situation. Normally, at the prosecution without out the attack, and I say, there's a charge to be answered to, and it's like the prosecution is on the defense. It's like the defense is the prosecution. I've seen in instances where people are charged for murder, or people are charged for, and the public, they are so on the side of the law, where, in different societies, yeah. But
Because
I'm like,
we involve Mr. Vegas.
I'm
Because
like, I don't
I'm
even hear,
sure,
I don't even when
without this
people
will
are
be a
interview.
case be tried. But we
Hold
know
on,
this,
brother, man.
hold on.
Hold on, brother. I
You
don't
know,
even hear interviewers even interview and ask, what if there is really a victim? What would you have to say? Even the same lady named, like everybody does attack about, retrial and no retrial nobody else say, no, it's weird. And I'm wondering if it were a situation where, like, say, I'm me then, they dip on trial, if them would have dip on my side like this, and that's why I hear about me alone.
but remember, a 3 man upon trial, no? But everything revolves around 1 man, right?
4.
Good. Oh, 4 man, right? But everything revolves around 1 man.
Exactly, nobody even say, um, let us do, let us wait for the truth to come out from either side, from either the artist side and the co-accused, or the other side. Like, hear nobody, may not even hear people, like, if I like one man try, say that the people are like, so okay, mother, you forget gunshot.
You're not going to hear that so easy because of the popularity, as me I say, of the artist. And that's natural, popular people have support. And you may understand other societies you probably would have heard, like, I'm going to say, all right, yeah, me a supporter, me a fan, but when it come on to this, me distance myself.
It's not only that, is that coupled with
Jamaica
something
is
else,
not.
Is that coupled with something else, gentlemen? Because you know what it is, though? And I'm not saying it is right, because I think it is completely wrong. But there's this attitude in society, whereas, right, that drug dealer kill another drug dealer, good. Make them kill off themselves, because none of them are good for society. So when them put Lizard on the stand and on trial, which he should not be, because it's a human life, right? And then basically trying to say, you know what, him never good anyway. It was one of them anyway. So what is so this is the question in society now. What is the worth of a human life? Is it worthless because of the fact that this person is a criminal? And because if really and truly, if that was the case, then Kartel's human rights would not be up.
No,
Would not
but
have
this
gone
is
all the
not
way to the
unique.
Privy Council, right? You understand what
You
I'm
know
saying?
why I wouldn't apply that?
them
Yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't apply that reasoning
hold on,
to this.
big papa,
Yeah.
hold on, darling. So that is the really the root of the problem. How much is a human life worth, and how much work do we put on a human life, especially if they're from the wrong side of the tracks? So
No,
them
but
put
this is
Lizard
not
on.
unique to
So them,
Jamaica.
I never said it was. I said society there. Society is all over the world. And what I'm saying is, even now, right, the fact that them put Lizard on the stand, right, when the man already facing judgment because him 6 foot under, or wherever him is, right, then basically trying to justify and say, oh, I just want little life that him take. It's not even like a big life or a substantial life or a life that was actually helping
Chop
people. You
liver.
see what I'm saying? So, but the thing is this now, question this. If that is the case, right, then why are you up in arms about Kartel's human rights being violated? You see what I'm saying? So this is the double standard what you have in society because of the fact that them put more weight on Kartel because of who he is and his celebrity, and maybe
But
because him help people have money.
cultic personalities get them treatment there. Because we seen it even in the United States here, January 6th, where somebody invite some people to go rare and then offer to unalive the vice president, and the vice president wrong.
So this is the thing, exactly. So them have
Cultic
also
personalities have the following there. I mean, I wonder if this
yeah,
was sideways anyway.
but yeah,
With Kartel,
But Julia,
will we have a January 6th type situation anyway in Jamaica?
me can just
I
say
don't.
this though, Julia, me can ask you a
Yeah.
question though.
Yes, dear.
Do you think
Yeah.
if with that said, you know, like what you say it's because of who is accused of killing and you know them not touching no value to that person's life. Do
Yeah.
you think that if this the accused in this case, right,
Yeah.
being Wade, if he was accused of killing, let's say he was the one accused of killing Adonali, do you think the
Yeah.
support would have been very different in his defense? Do you think
No,
it would
this is
have been
the
any
thing.
difference?
This is the thing though. I think they both work together. I think it's who did the killing, and I think it's who was killed. No, I think if it was Donna Lee, there would be more. There would be okay. Not saying that there would be more sympathy per se for the victim, but there would be more quiet for the rejoicing of Kartel. You see what I'm saying? That's what I believe. Or there might be a
Yeah,
little
but
bit more sympathy for the victim.
who is
But
accused
either
of doing the killing?
no,
Because
okay.
he's
So let's
innocent.
just
No,
say
you have to remember that. Yeah.
okay, no. But listen, what I'm saying now. I'm saying though
Mm.
that they both work together. These things are not mutually exclusive. Two things can be right at the same time. So I'm saying that it a lot of the support have to do with who is being charged, which is Kartel, as well as the fact that the life of the one who's taken is seen as a non-entity. You understand? So if it's somebody who
In
people
this
was,
case, it's the farmer no, and not the latter. The latter has
but
nothing to do with
what
it.
I'm saying is, but Big
Had he
Papa,
been accused for no? What I know? Had he been
Big Papa,
accused for
what I'm
killing?
saying is, but Big Papa, this is what I'm saying. Donna Lee is a like says she's like a regular person. If it was somebody who's people praise in society, let's look at the extremes. Lizard is somebody who them say no worth nothing, right? This is what they're saying, and I'm not saying this. Lizard is somebody who them say, oh, it's just another criminal to make them kill off each other, and him not worth nothing. Let's look at it another way. Let's go to the other extreme. What if it was somebody like Mr. Vega? Well, them don't like Mr. Vegas either. Let me just say, what if it's somebody who them love and them say like Shaggy or something like that? You understand what I'm saying? Then it would
No. What I know for this person, I understand what you said, Julia, but for this person, yeah, man, it is just because of
but
the
this is what I'm
admiration.
saying.
This,
But
no,
this is
what I
what
know.
I'm
Let me just say it. Let me just
yeah,
ask one question to just clarify everything what you said.
right.
It's about the admiration for the person, man, and the
But it's
support to the
both
person. It
though.
has nothing to do with who is
But
no,
listen now,
because
it's both. No,
in this
listen to what I'm
case,
saying. Yeah.
Julia,
All right,
Miss
go on.
Julia, in
All right,
this
go on.
case, it
Yeah.
has very little or nothing to do with the person who is accused of killing. Because let me say something. You see, a politician, let's say this, let's say Jaila now, Silvera. If you flip it and look at it, even if him kill nobody, people are saying we kill him a politician or whatever. So it's just how people feel about
But
different
listen,
people in society.
okay, but
With
let me make my
DJs,
yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
especially a DJ at that caliber, right? And a street DJ get the most respect. As a matter of fact, we go as far as to say hardcore DJ
I
get
hear
the
what you're
most
saying.
respect,
I hear what you're
right?
saying.
And the more hardcore you are, and more popular you are as a hardcore artist, Bounty Killer could be next in line to get that kind of
let me
defense
respond to
too.
what you're saying. Let me respond to what you said. I hear what you're saying, but let me tell you why I disagree with what you're saying, right? First of all, as I said, two things can be true at the same time. It is because of the caliber of Vybz Kartel and his impact, right? But it's also because of the fact that them see Lizard as a non-entity. That is why they keep justifying it, and that is why they keep putting Lizard on trial. If them never ever mention Lizard name, or they never say, but him is a killer. You know how much people him kill. You know how much people that it's good. Say them get rid of him. If what I'm saying was not true, or it had no weight for who he was and who he was not, they would not mention it. But this is what I'm saying. You cannot juxtapose that situation between Kartel and Lizard and a Kartel and a Donnelly, because Donnelly is not really known. So let's say them see Lizard as the worst of the worst. You have to juxtapose him then in an opposite case with somebody who them see as the best of the best, right? So even if it's not a DJ like Shaggy, let's just say somebody like even a Lisa Hannah or somebody who people revere and them love in society, right? Then it wouldn't be a totally different matter. Not saying that
His
he
support
wouldn't
would
get
have been the
support.
same among the same people that
But
would
listen to
support
what
him.
I'm saying now. Listen to what
He
I'm
would
saying
get the
now.
same support from
No,
the
but
people
listen to
in
what
a
I'm saying.
higher
You're not
society.
listening. Big Papa, listen to what I'm saying now. I'm not talking about the support, I'm talking about the justification. Which lends support? I'm not talking about only the support, because there's two things working and two things working, right? It's not only the support for Kartel. It will always have those type of fans and those type of followers, as everybody been discussing for weeks. What I'm talking about is the justification, because of the fact that them see Lizard as just another waste man and just another criminal.
No, but that's not a
So
true justification. You mustn't take that justification serious. That
but Jesus
justification
Christ,
is only
I
you.
am not taking it serious. I'm talking
No,
about society.
man. No, listen. When I say you don't take it serious, I mean that they are presenting it as a justification, but it is not, right? It is just
But I know
no,
that.
right. So I'm saying to you that in a case, if it was like you say Lisa, Anna, the same people them who are defending him that strongly would be
Exactly, but
defending
they
him.
would not have
The
that
only
justification.
difference,
Yeah.
because it's not that they couldn't use it,
Big
because that's
Papa,
not the facts.
think about it again.
No,
Think
I don't
about it
mean,
No,
I don't,
again.
I don't mean that, no, Miss Julia.
Oh, sorry.
listen,
Sorry.
listen what me I say, Miss Julia. Listen what me I say.
Yeah, now
Listen what
listen
me
to
I
you.
say first.
Yeah.
Listen what me I say first, right? They only
Yeah.
use that because they a lot of people don't even know Lizard. They don't even know him a what kind of man, but them say, okay, him not bad, so that him do. So them just use it because that them presume to be the reality. The only reason why they want to use the same as argument in a case of Lisa Anna right now, right, is because they don't know that to be the reality, right? So
But
they are
that is
not
the point,
using it
though.
because they really believe that. No, they are
Foresight,
not
that's the
using it
point.
because
Foresight, you're not listening to me. We are saying the same thing in a different way. The fact that them using it as reality means that in society, that is what these people are thinking. And the fact that them keep on taunting it and them keep on putting Lizard on trial and saying that, but you know how much people Lizard kill? Basically, it's like that and not nothing. Kartel was right to kill him, at least, or him did right for dead. He must go dead anyway because of the fucking lifestyle what him is and because of
When you call him Miss Julie,
Cartel
what you call that? You
you see what
call
I'm
that?
saying?
You call
I'm
that?
not saying it.
A
Hold
favor.
on.
Hold on.
He
You
Foresight,
call
said
I'm
that?
a
not saying it's
favor to
right,
kill Lizard.
Foresight, listen, I'm not
I
saying
know
it
you're
is
not saying
right.
it's right, Miss Julia, but I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
But
I know you're not
I
saying
hear
it's
what you're
right,
saying. No, what you said
But
was
I'm
that
saying
who he is has
the
no
argument you're
weight.
putting across is that one of the reasons why he's getting that support, like you're saying that because of who the individual
No,
is.
I'm not saying
As I
that.
say, if
You
it was
see, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that the reason why Kartel is getting support is because of the fact that it is a Lizard it is Lizard that him killed. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is they are both already have that support already, but now the justification for say if him guilty, then so what? Because of who the man was. That is what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? So it's
Miss
not like
Julie.
a matter. It's not a matter of is he guilty or not. It's a
Miss
matter
Julie.
of
justification by who?
even if him guilty,
Justification by
who
who?
care?
Yeah.
Right. So it's a
His
justification. That's
followers.
what I'm talking about. I'm not saying that. Okay, listen.
Watch this.
I'm not saying that it's causation. Okay, I'm not saying that because of the fact that is who Lizard is that make it right. I'm not saying that that's
Never
what they're
mind.
saying. But what they're
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
is
yeah.
justice. You understand what I'm saying? So we're saying basically the same thing in a different way.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Julie.
Yeah.
Before me come off for that, like, you say, true, me know, say, true lawyer say the DJ a phone and them thing there.
Yeah.
And go there check in. I mean, I know sometimes when people check in
Yeah.
and we want them understand when we are speak, we don't have a horse in this race.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just basically speaking as intellects on this matter.
Right.
We're trying to make sense of what is happening in our society.
Right.
So I don't think no one should be that offended about this discourse. However, what I see a brother named or a sister named Time will tell is asking Like, y'all want justice for Jamaica. The man who dead is over a gun. Did
See?
Donnelly died for a missing gun? Shake my head. Hate and judgmental people.
See?
He
So
went on to say,
how far
Yeah,
gun is
see, you see what
supposed
I'm
to dead
saying, Big
for?
Papa?
hold
I
on,
mean,
people.
foresight.
Hold on.
Yeah.
He also went on to say, did Donnelly died over a missing gun? But y'all want justice, a Carter hatred.
See?
First thing you have
So
to
how far
understand, sir,
gun him
brother.
dead
You
over?
see
How far
foresight? You see
gun?
what I mean though,
Allegedly.
foresight. Foresight.
What
You did
you
it?
have to understand, sir,
Yeah.
this is called, as Miss Julie said, putting the quote unquote, if it's the case, the victim on trial. And it's
Right.
called double victimization.
Right.
Right? Now you have to understand whosoever this may be. And if the DJ is listening, I don't care how to slice it and dice it. I've been saying this from day one that Carter should not have been in this position in the first place.
Right.
If what you're saying is actually the case. So if this
Right.
is the case and you're here trying to make a point that Lizard died over a gun that he was supposed to lock, the artist was not supposed to be or is not supposed to be in the situation.
Right.
The artist is not supposed to be sitting in a jail cell worth in a jail cell for a man of his stature that is worth millions or could have been the first dancehall billionaire that Shaggy speaking about.
Right.
So I don't know if you want to slice it and dice it and go on like say we have no reason to have these type of conversations.
It's still
But if
alive.
what you're saying
Mr.
is
Vegas,
It's still alive.
he put himself there.
You're right. And it's still
if
alive.
what you're saying and the fans them are listening,
Mm. Yeah,
hello?
Mr. Vegas, you cut off?
Cartel here.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
him gone again? We must just talking. Him gone?
Yeah, you hear me?
Oh yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, man, and the fans who are listening and think that we are have this hate train for Vybz Kartel.
No, sir.
No, if it were Jack Cure back in this situation, we'd have talk about Jack Cure. If we had phones and digital
Free
platforms,
Jack.
when Jack Cure came out and everyone was saying free Jack Cure, we'd have been having this discussion. If we had phones and platforms when Buju Banton was allegedly caught smelling the coke or tasting the coke, we would have been talking the same way. So Buju should not be out there doing that. We are just free
Listen,
thinkers
yeah,
and and we speak on issues.
on
We don't hate
issues.
nobody.
We
We're on
don't
a
hate
hate
nobody,
train. It's
and
not because
exactly.
anybody um that is that is that is going through any type of these legal matters, we're gonna speak on it because guess what?
Right.
We like to learn and we like to be
And we're citizens of
challenged in
Jamaica.
our thoughts.
We're citizens of Jamaica. We're lover of dancehall music. And you know what else too? Let me just say this. And it's not an insult or anything, but we need to be able to separate loving a person and hating what they do or hating what they did. So basically, I can love say Rick or I can love Imhotep and him do something and I hate the act, but I don't hate the person. So it's not like as if we hate Cartel. Listen, I love Cartel music. You understand what I'm saying? Love him as an entertainer. But the fact that he put himself in this position, I really, really am aggrieved by it. I don't like it because of this promise and because of who he was and who he could be. So you can hate an act or an action of a person, and maybe hate is a strong word. You can really, really loathe the action of a person and love the person same way, but just don't support the act. So you guys have to separate that. Not be, that's why people in society them love you 1 minute and them hate you the next minute. No, if you love the person, you love the person, but you can hate the action of a person. So that is where I am with it. You understand? And in making bed, I can't sleep in it for him.
The
But
biggest
let's
problem
go
we are
back.
facing now with society,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
make the woman we are fight for justice. We label she as corrupt. We label she as all manner of epithets we label upon her.
Mm,
But we say nothing about criminals where grown and kill innocent people. We say nothing
exactly.
about like we expect with it. Everybody wants us to jump on a wagon of tear down the Justice
Mm,
Department, tear down the corrupt this and that. Yo, prisoners corrupt too, criminals
mm,
corrupt too,
facts.
criminals them corrupt system too, criminals them corrupt Fair take politician money and I run done around that ghetto and have people like robot. I tell people when to go out in bed. Big people affair. Come on, man.
Here is the
We
note from what Isaac.
join
Here is
an
the note here.
organization.
Mr. Vegas, here's a note here from what Isaac said, which I made a copy of what he said. Hold on, here is it right here. He said here, and this is just to solidify that point, that what he's doing is trying to basically secure a non-retrial. He says here, in regards to having a retrial, he says, what about publicity? What about the prospects of having a fair hearing? Right? This is what he said, which was episode in his episode on Wednesday. He said, it's the retrial, it's not going to happen. On the question of fairness and on an impartial trial, just the judges in their wisdom would have to be able to answer that. Naturally, from where I sit, I am going to say no. So the fact that him even said that, what about publicity? What about the prospects of a fair hearing? I wrote it down because I like to write down these things.
Miss
What you
Julia,
say? Yes.
good night. Good night,
Good night,
everyone.
dear. Good night. Good night.
I don't think it's up to him whether or not he decide whether retrial done or not, right?
I don't think it's up to him.
No, it's not up to him. He can
I
say
never, but
whatever
hold on,
he
I never
wants.
said it was up to him though. So please
Yeah,
don't
but
say that as if I was saying that.
I think you guys are giving Isaac Buchanan more credit than he deserves. I don't think he deserved that much credit at all. I watch him
be
in
so
various.
misunderstood? How can I be so
I watch him
misunderstood?
in various. I don't think he's
But hold on a
smart
second.
at
Let me
all.
before you continue, dear. Before you continue, let me just be clear. I am not saying that the retrial is up to him. It is clearly not up to him. But there are things that he can do that can basically make it less likely as a lawyer.
He's not helping his client.
Exactly.
He's not helping his client whatsoever.
Exactly.
Right? What I can tell you, for a lawyer, he has too much youthful exuberance, and it's not good. It's not good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What I can tell you, for the mere fact that he went on public television, and not only him, the lady that is also representing Vybz Kartel went on Smile Jamaica, and she made the same utterance. And
yes.
I think it is wrong to say that for the squash, for the case being squashed, it means like that nothing happened. They are wrong for saying that, and they're hurting their clients for making those utterances, saying that it is like nothing happened. It is a lie. You're misleading the public, and you're aggravating the justice system. The justice have a lot of evidence, right, to actually bring forth another retrial. And for him to say this is like nothing happened, and and preemptive, making preemptive talk like this, it's not helping his client. He must shut up and come off social media and be more meticulous in his approach.
Mr.
Too much credit.
Skeptic. Mr. Skeptic.
Yes, Mr. Vegas.
Who this man works for?
I don't. And again, the thing is, Vybz Kartel don't have any option at this point. This is his last resort. So even if Isaac Buchanan is being ridiculous and is showing a lot of youthful exuberance, he at this point he cannot even say much to him, and I'm sure he might say something, but I think he has too much youthful exuberance displaying, and it's not, in my opinion, right for a lawyer to be making so much misguided utterance. It doesn't matter. You think that it doesn't matter whether Vybz Kartel is a popular entertainer or not. Nobody is
nobody's
going.
disagreeing with you, darling.
But skeptic.
Skeptic, nobody not disagreeing with you, love. And really
Mr.
and truly,
Vegas, ask
remember
one
what we
question with
said.
the answer still enough.
Remember that what we said to at the
Mr.
beginning
Vegas
was
ask
that
you, who does he, if his client is happy with how he's representing him, I'm happy for him.
Thank
but
you.
I don't think Vybz Kartel happy with what, but Vybz at this point,
How could you not have think that? What give you any reason to not think that? Look at the statement that came out.
Right.
Look at the statement that came out the day after the day when the Privy Council ruled. Go back and read that statement.
Right.
Go back and read that, brother.
Skeptic, they have an understanding.
According to the people it was directed to, or the people who highlighted it, they said it was coming from the artist.
Well, if Vybz Kartel is supporting his lawyer, he is ridiculous. And to be honest with you, I don't think Vybz Kartel is a very smart man himself, right?
One thing I must agree, though. One thing I must agree. Listen, me, is not all the fans are stupid.
Right.
That because I have seen where it is there are people that because I study. This is like a case study for me. Because I'm just learning from it because it's very intriguing, and it's encouraging. You know, especially if you want to, matriculate into a field, right? It is very encouraging. But I've been looking at even some of the same fans who were, having a certain tone or a certain tone in their writing. They're not sharing the same
sentiment. Yeah.
Yeah. They're not. Some people are concerned that.
Some people are concerned.
I don't think all the Gaza fans are like just dumb people.
No.
Or I think there are people who genuinely.
Mr. Vegas. No. I don't think so either. But
I totally do not agree. I totally do not agree with Buchanan as well my brethren said. I talk about he does have a burner phone, and it's like what Buchanan is doing so much. I think semantics where like to show off the gathering. I don't know getting the gathering gathered.
And then now he has a business. No, he start a business, a gathering business. Him actually starting a gathering business. So this is what I'm trying to say.
But I think he was joking. No, I think he must enjoy himself.
He's not joking. He's not joking. This is what he's trying to do. He's trying to brand himself. I know when people trying to brand themselves.
Listen to me, Miss Julie, listen to me. I speak to this man on Rattigan's platform, and trust me, like he will say things like, and Rattigan my virgin, but me just hope so I can share this, because I don't want to take what we share over in platform to another platform, because I'm a virgin. But in defense of Buchanan then, he will say things like, yo, I love the Prime Minister wife, man. I want her to have the post. I want her to be, but he's being sarcastic and I can pick it up. Like him say some things more time, and him is like a method to his madness, me I tell you. So I would not be surprised if he was just being sarcastic, like, yeah man, him have a banger phone. Yeah man, I'm running social media page.
All right. I give you that.
Understand me,
but I understand what you're saying.
All right, let me ask you something though.
Even in that though, it's still branding. Everything that comes out of his mouth, he is trying to push himself as the non-conventional lawyer, the lawyer for the people. This is what he's doing. I see it, and even if he's
everybody will be able to know that he's just being sarcastic though. If he's doing
that's the
it.
point.
But I know when he's doing it. I know when he's doing it. I know when he's doing
branding, Mr. Vegas, you know, say everything that come out of your mouth as a brand is important. The what he's trying to do, what he's doing, the frame of the way he wants people to view him, right, as a brand, is the non-conventional lawyer of the people. I will fight for you. Those people, if you need a lawyer, you can't go to one of those other lawyers because them too itty-tighty, them can't even talk patwa, them out of touch, right? I know the system. I have been in the system, right? And I am the unconventional lawyer. I'm the lawyer for you. That is what he's doing. He's branding.
I think it's working for him though.
That's what I'm saying.
But him no need that. With the Privy Council ruling, him no need that, Forget that kind of. That's kind of attention.
I think it's working for him.
It's working for him. It is
The bang
working
of
for
phone
him.
reference, Mr. Vegas, you see? The bang of phone reference wasn't tongue in cheek. I wasn't being sarcastic. Because he
Well,
said
me no
when
know,
he
me no
got
know,
the
but as
call.
I'm saying to you, I've seen where him said things sometimes and him just
No,
being.
but he spoke of a direct incident. He said he got a call from Bert Samuels, and Bert Samuels introduced him to Vybz Kartel, and they spoke, and he got the case right there.
Mr. Vegas.
Yes, sir.
If this man is even cast tactic or whatever, it is not the right place to have it. Okay?
Right, but it's a method
It is
to
not the
madness,
right
brother.
place.
Brother, it's a
Okay.
method to madness. You know the wickedest
That's
thing? Me and the man a reason, you know, and I actually caught myself. Like I almost believed him. Yeah. Like we having a discussion on a platform and he was saying some things. I'm like, what the man in a PMP? I say, yeah.
I listen you. I was listening to you talk all the day in Mr. Vegas, and me have even related to my friend, you know, because you were so amazed by this thing. I wonder if this man is God Almighty for people that behave like this, you know. And I see the emotion of you as a man, why people really have to operate like this.
No, me hate that type of behavior, brother.
Behavior, it is so amazement. I hear this lady say something where makes so much sense. Say, look here, I can love this person, but I must love him action.
Exactly.
I don't have nothing against this person.
Exactly.
I don't have nothing against this person, you know.
Exactly.
But
Yeah,
you know,
the people here were talking, I think so we get Cartel.
That is true. Exactly. That is why you see. That is why love, Mr. T. That is why in society.
I'll say this last thing before I leave, and I have to speak. I have to speak on this issue. I am very disappointed that what the advice that Cargo was given to the fans. I think it was correct. I think Mr. Vegas have a similar point. I think Footer made a similar argument too. You cannot bad up the system. You cannot use so much negativity and badmanism as if you want to bad up the justice system to get what you want. And I'm very disappointed that Kartel is as if he's in support of what his supporters are doing. Because if he's making statements similar to what the comment that is being made in regard to Shorty and his white wife, and he's taking time out to make various different comments on social media, and not once Kartel made any comments deterring his fans from doing stuff like that. It tells me one thing: he has not even made one single text and tell his fans not to threaten Cargo and to do all of that stuff. I think it is sending a message. His heart. It is telling people that is in full support of what they're doing, and that is not nice of what he's doing.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Mr. Vegas,
the end
Mr. Vegas,
justify the means, you know. Can I just say something before? Julie?
Yeah.
Because what really happened, you know, is that, all right, let me answer a question. All right, if Isaac doing what he did by telling the DPP what he told her, and went on to Privy Council to get a ruling that he got, right? That was more in his favor,
No, that
right?
ruling was inevitable. That ruling
Hold on. Whether it was inevitable or not,
Make him ask the question.
whether it was inevitable or not, right? According to him, right? He didn't get anything. Like the ruling was more in his favor, right? More in the defense favor, right? The case has been quashed. Why would he feel the need to stop doing what he's doing?
Because
His
I'm
method is not punished.
intelligent enough to know say a statement. The Privy Council could never rule on any the statement where this man make or not, you know. That is not something for the Privy Council to look at because they tell parallel with certain things and in slide with. That is something totally different from the statement before. The Privy Council. The Privy Council work off how the law should have governed and follow. And the thing about it, then just don't follow proper procedure. And Privy Council have to give him, account to that. Him can't talk about round this up. Him have to talk about this,
Yeah, but
about
so
the
far,
law.
what may I say, so far, he has not
Hold on,
received any form of punishment
hold
for
on,
his
hold on,
utterances,
hold on,
for his
hold on,
approach
General.
or anything. No form of
Hold on,
punishment.
hold on,
So
General.
him not gonna feel the need to stop. Go
Hold on,
ahead.
General. Breaking news again. Breaking news.
Yeah, what's the breaking news?
Kingsley says every day when you talk about Kartel, let go the man name and suck on no mother. A full-time brother Gaza, no big friend. We no need no opinion. Brother,
Well, we don't need yours either,
me know
buddy.
say obviously the fact that you're over here
Yeah,
and
we don't
I
need your
join
opinion.
and not comment, you're enjoying the conversation.
Yeah, clearly.
And you come for here. So
Right.
me not understand why you don't want to stop talking about something where you come for obviously here.
Anyway, but Mr. Vegas, Mr. Vegas,
Mr.
here,
Vegas,
hold
let
on
me say
there,
something.
guys. Hold on now, hold on now. I want to ask.
This is
Hold on there.
straight down the line we are talking about. You see, we
Yeah,
can't
Mr.
separate.
Vegas, hold on there, Mr. Vegas. You see what you just said a while ago, a couple paragraphs ago. You said that sometimes you feel like Isaac, sometimes in settings, just the settings, like you don't know if it's true or it's not, or I'm just settings just for just for fun, being sarcastic. Okay, I go back to the cunning meaning. Cunning is someone who is cunning has the ability to achieve things in a clever way, often by deceiving other people. Right? Synonyms for cunning: ingenious, subtle, imaginative, and shrewd. So I am going to stand with that this guy is very smart and he's very cunning. That's all I wanted to say. Anyway, continue.
I want to say something.
Yeah.
I want people to put this into consideration and look into this, The dance hall have a lot of uneducated listener and followers, So people have to understand these things, This is something where we attract a big portion of uneducated, don't people and all this, So we have to understand, saying we're going to get this type of reaction towards things, because this is not a people who have any form of. They will kill you. Because these people is actually people were really sitting on corners, sit around there, they not have no job, they not this and that. So this is people who actually operate in this manner, because they just actually cannot even help themselves.
Right now, Kingsley that roll and we are running the knife now we belly.
But you know what,
Kingsley right now that whole Miss Julia cut off all right.
But Mr. T, you know what though, dear? I agree with what you're saying, But we still have to have hope in people, because sometimes the platforms like these open up people's minds and them actually say, you know what, maybe make we think about it a different way. So I understand what you're saying, like a lot of them uneducated and stuff like that, but not because somebody uneducated, because my grandmother was uneducated on my mother's side, and she was very wise, and she never born wise. So that's why platforms like these and we having these discussions are good, because maybe 1 out of the 10 we can actually open up their mind and give them some kind of understanding. You see what I'm saying? So we can't really just throw away everybody. You understand what I'm saying, Mr. T?
Yeah, give me a thought. Well, on the first skeptic.
Yeah.
Me just want to ask skeptic why him think Kartel should have acknowledged that well cargo drama there. Because first thing first, me not hear Isaac go on him interview and clearly state that he may not see eye to eye with Paula Llewellyn in this case, but outside of that, them good and whatever. And still people are go out of them way. So your mother Paula Llewellyn, this and that and rare. So why you think it would have made no difference with Kartel and Cargo?
Yeah, because he's a fellow entertainer, and I'm sure they have history, and for him to be getting so many threats, knowing that he was actually giving him good advice, right? I just think it to me that will actually set a good precedence, and it will show people that he actually have a heart. And you want
I don't really Kartel that threat name doing not him with him.
Exactly,
Hear me.
I random fan.
I don't Kartel that threat name, A fans that take it up on them
Kartel
and
fan
interpret
them.
what they want to interpret.
It's not
I'm not try. I'm
It's
not try
fans.
to be smart. Like me, I go around the thing already. It can
Yeah.
be anybody, brother.
What you're saying,
Yeah.
right? But I'm just saying, every cartel have been making answering to people on social media. Whenever he
No,
answer
but
to
that between Cargo and the fans, them, you can't really hold that against Cartel, so you need to acknowledge that, bro.
well, I'm going to
Because you know Cartel was a word in regards to Cargo.
I think if he had made reference to it and said, leave the man alone and stuff, I think the fans would have back off and you know, I mean, it doesn't look good. It really doesn't look good. It doesn't
But
look
you know what though? Skeptic, to be fair to Kartel, maybe he spoke that through his lawyer because his lawyer is supposed to be his mouthpiece for him while he's in jail. I mean, while he's in where he is, incarcerated. So the lawyer did come out and he did say, listen, someone acting like I'm gonna have mental health issues and I don't need to stop it. So you don't know where you don't know if Kartel
I mean, the lawyer would make it clear and say,
right,
in terms
the thing.
like him would subliminally tell him, say, brother, ease up off of the disrespect.
Ease up off of that. Exactly. And the lawyer is the mouthpiece.
A lot of people overlook. Well, I know, brother. May I say, a lot of people overlook that and still are doing it. They not care.
Right.
Yes,
right.
Rick. You know why I said it? I've watched Kartel sit down with a man talking about his crime, what he does in church, and what Kartel respond was praise the Lord. He's telling Kartel of all the crime that he's doing. So I was waiting for Kartel to actually do that to turn the clock of time to say he's not a criminal supporter or is not a crime supporter. That will help him because he's on record. He's on tape. When man is talking about committing crime at church, his response was praise the Lord. So he's supporting it. Right? And I just think that he has a responsibility instead of going toe to toe fighting with the law and saying stuff. He has a responsibility to tone himself down and to show that he has grace and to show that he can be actually rehabilitated.
But Skeptic, that is
somebody who is not supporting criminality.
Skeptic, you know who you're dealing with. People are Skeptic. He is who he is. You cannot judge him by what you would do or your own standards. I understand what you're saying, that it would be beneficial to him in his court case and stuff like that. And maybe that is true. But when you're talking about show remorse and have grace, have you listened to his songs? Do you know who this man is as a brand as well? You understand what I'm saying? You have to consider who the person is. Too.
Yes, that's true, mate. But I said something.
Yes, dear.
You see, the situation of Vybz Kartel of himself,
Yeah.
It shouldn't be surprising to no one, because it was a long year coming. Because listen to this. Yeah. If you could look at see how this man treat Bounty Killer, we really bring him to the front. We bring him and highlight him. And you see here back when the kind of the Bounty Killer. These things is form of ungratefulness. You hear? So you have to look into these things. These things can sum up the type of person who you is. You hear?
Yeah.
Because this person where we are refer to, we said that, this is your own friend. We refer to, me not talk about somebody out the road. This is your own friend. You know what is the meaning of friend? Me late 15, me pick him from school, my friend go pick him up.
Yeah.
You understand? So this is your own friend. You hear?
Yeah.
So when the people get up and all say, listen now, when Lizard name get popular, people say Lizard is killer. Me never hear of Lizard before this incident, Me never hear Lizard name a try to murder. But the people them is okay, can speculate on Lizard, But if you ask them a question about Vybz Kartel, they more get up. Me wasn't there. But it's okay if you can speculate when things is comfortable to you. I don't understand these things. These
That is what
people
it
is no
is.
good.
Facts.
The people, them is facts, them is no good. Them is just no good, and there's nothing you can say to these people and be them think otherwise. Them is just no good.
You're right, my brother. Let me say this one thing before I go.
Skeptic, you always say that. You know, say it's not the one thing before you go, but go ahead.
Yeah, but only for an auto, so they can't close off, you know. I mean, I still
Go on,
like.
Skeptic, for your sake.
Yeah, I know I've been saying it, Miss Julie. But let me say this last thing.
Yeah.
We have to. I understand the artist is very popular. We have to be on the right side of history. You understand me? It's all good supporting your artists, your favorite artists, and everything else. I want everybody to understand that you have a Akashic record. You understand me? To protect, right? Be careful of what you all are supporting. That's all I have to say.
Facts.
No, but me continue here I said that about support skeptic. The people are reason now open discussion with public, brother. Why you think anybody in support of anything, bro?
Yeah, some people are supporting madness, and it's really sad.
Bro.
No. Some people are supporting madness, and it's really sad. I'm for a better Jamaica, and at all costs, I will present myself to create a better Jamaica. That's all I'm saying.
Facts. I understand.
Or have a good night, guys.
Even though skeptic, we only have 5 years, according to you. But yes, we can have.
Not coming. You hold on. The solar.
No man, skeptic.
A lot of craziness. Hold on, it's coming.
Yeah, I know. I know, skeptic. I know. I'm just.
But the idea still, you don't know, say, you know, Cargo I'm a general still, you know, but hear me I say, Cargo they pan him phone with that where thing there. Kartel not obligated to say nothing nor acknowledge nothing this, brother. At the end idea, Cargo a topic out there, him weighing pan the topic and over it go. Just like anyone away.
Yeah.
So me understand you say him is an artist and but is that open topic, brother? And it go, brother. We can't hold Vybz Kartel to that and say, yo.
Rick, I understand what you're saying. It will just set something. When I watch a video with him, and the man is saying what he does in the church, and he said praise the Lord, it just doesn't feel good.
Brother, it no matter
doesn't feel good for me.
It no matter how you feel. This is not about how you feel, brother. And it no matter if Cargo did say something wrong or right. That's not what me argue upon. I am saying the topic is out there for everyone. Rule and speak on and him decide to speak on it and it end up however it end up. That's on him, brother. You can't tell Kartel say need to come out, come say nothing for that, brother. That's not fair.
No, I don't say him need to. I said it would have been good for him if he had, you know, if he had came and say something on it, because he have had several different comments about other stuff. Calm down your fans, because calm down your
man have no control over that, brother.
You're the one that is.
If not have to have a control if he say something when he think it's not good.
Let's speak truth.
If don't have to have a control over it to make a statement.
What difference you don't make?
You don't know what you and me don't know what you're going to make. It would make a difference too. Then if you have so many influence, if you have so many influence, that's what them say. You know, could I say it make a difference?
Well, brother, stop talking about our feelings, because first thing first. We can, if you are going to be technical, there is no proof that the people when message Cargo or whoever are actually So what are going to do? What Kartel are going to confirm, say, a film fans them?
I'm not saying confirm it. What I'm saying, people say him have a lot of influence. And what I'm saying, him could even say something to. It could be work to them. You know, could I work to? People don't calm down to. It could be work. Because they say you have a lot of influence.
Brother,
but you know one question
control, brother.
That's true. But you know one question me always want to ask. Me hear people say Kartel is bright. I don't say no, you know. But me don't want to know what determines somebody bright. Wait, commander, they say somebody bright.
But I
boy.
think we're gonna say
That's big.
influence, brother. Why influence Kartel would not influence somebody in a song figure the way we wanna think his song tell people figure do.
I think say Bright, you know. What I'm talking about, Bright. Bright come from bookwork. Me think that's where Bright come from. Him or you achieve in school. Me think that's where Bright come from. So me want to know what level of brightness Kartel have that me hear people say, why you know this man is so bright? So
No,
me
but
not
I
say no
think
bright
most
enough,
of
but
the time when
can
people
somebody
speak
break
on
down tell me
Kartel,
bright with?
hold on, brother. If you want to understand what people are talking about, most of the time when
Yeah.
people are talk, think there's the way him articulate music and put lyrics as a lyrical genius, brother. No one no
Lyrically
care
inclined,
about
brother.
too much subject him have a school and no, whenever hear
Well,
nobody argue about that.
well, me think that is totally different something. Because a person can most of the man in panic and we are born in ganja can find some nice lyrics among the bus. So
Brother, come on, man. Cut the crap. We can't argue about a man with a boss, brother. We are talking about a man who established artist. That's
why
the
me that
reason
rather
why,
yeah,
that's
well,
the
me I
reason
tell
why everyone away out here and talk about Vybz Kartel and the topic and 300 people they are listening because he's a person where everybody know. Nobody no care
why me,
about a man with a boss yet we even if him even better than Kartel in the lyrics.
why me that say this a man have whole lyrics you know more saying Bright, you know. Because me think Bright come from bookwork. So me that say boy Kartel can full of lyrics, you know, more than even saying Bright. Me personally, that's
So
why is my full of lyrics more saying Bright.
why significance of that argument they do? Whether him bright or not? Come not understand.
No, you see, me put it in because me hear people all the time say, boy, Kartel bright, you know, man. So me throw it in because I want to know where brightness come under. That's more I want to know. Because I think brightness come out from when you look, say me do things, say, I get 8 in 9-1 and them something. Me say that's where brightness come from. Me can't say a man bright because he can't find good rhyme. I don't believe that.
But Mr. T, you know what it is though? Him can be talented, you know. He's talented, he's lyrically talented.
That's
Right?
true.
It is lyrically, but that don't mean say he's wise or that don't mean say he make good decisions, right? So when you say bright, it could be in anything. Maybe they're using the wrong term. Maybe they mean bright as in boy, him can really string some words together, like a lot of people. So them think that him lyrically inclined, but that don't mean that he's actually book smart or it means I'm actually wise. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that he's not book smart because I haven't seen his caliber grades. But you see what I'm saying? So we have to be careful.
That's the reason why I try to understand why significance of that argument because most of what we acknowledge Kartel for is true music.
He's talented. He's a talented artist.
Yeah, so I don't really care about what subject in the get a caliber or if in the get a caliber already. That not have nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, but I think because him hear them say him bright, he must say like
it is what on my side to want to know when doing school because me hear them saying bright.
Oh, I see what you.
So,
okay, I see what you mean.
We want to know when far we reach in
I think
school.
they probably use the word wrong though. Remember, you're the one who said in a couple paragraphs ago. You said that a lot of the people who follow this thing, they're not necessarily educated. So probably them use the word bright in a wrong way, you know. So you have to give it that, right?
So where that's it then? Kartel is a dunce in your view then?
No, me can't say my dunce. Me can't say my dunce either. Me don't know much. Me also ask where brightness commander. That's the simple question.
You said the argument don't really have no significance still. Because first thing first, I don't know the man academical qualification or know if we put him in a classroom, and present X amount of subject to him, if he want to pass them in a grade them, will that be satisfactory to you? Because
I don't say no, brother.
This artist is a reach on a level.
Let me answer you as a Gaza fan, brother.
Where most people who reach in them lifetime.
Let me answer you as a Gaza fan.
I don't say the man a bright, you know. I don't say no bright, you know. I just want to ask what brightness commander.
Listen,
and if
Mr. T, commander,
qualification, if we reach this up. Yes, brother.
Me a Gaza fan. Commander, are the lyrics them when man put out, brother.
Right. Right.
Well, that's not brightness. That's not brightness.
That is to you. That's to you, brother. That's to you.
This is not up to me, man. This is not up to me. This is fact.
Well,
that's not brightness,
fans,
man.
brother. We wouldn't say man
commander.
bright, brother, because I know every artist in there right now can go in a studio, go Vice, some song we Kartel with and Vice, brother, and put it in a some.
Me I try to understand the man argument because a lot of people where have 50 subjects do not achieve what Kartel achieve, brother.
Yeah, that me I try to tell the man. And then again, to me not cut it. They might say about
Brother,
influence, bro.
listen,
Say
man,
about
you don't
Kartel
achieve it, but the
influence.
person bright. That don't mean say you achieve it, but you're still bright. Brightness don't come from where you achieve. Me could have win the lottery too, you know. You know, so I could have win the lottery and rich. Rich? That don't mean say me bright. They have money.
So what Kartel academic qualification?
I don't know, brother. Put you not listen. I don't know.
Brother, you have to go research and come back, man.
I don't say the man no bright, brother. Me ask you what brightness commander. And if you reach that standard, that's the question me have.
Yeah, but
Brother,
what
man,
Mr.
lyrics.
T is what them saying. What them saying is as somebody who is a fan of Vybz Kartel. When them say him bright, what them talking about is his lyrical flexibility and his lyrical genius. Them just saying that him bright to be able to put those words together. So probably they're not using it. Probably they're not using the word bright like how you understand bright to mean, which you say is academia. But in language, you cannot really take it away from him. Him actually very lyrical, and he's him just gifted that way. So probably that's what they mean, talented, you know. But them use the wrong word.
What you just said, fight well taken. What you just said, fight well taken. You understand?
No,
Fight well taken.
we are saying all along, brother.
No, man, you're not saying that, man. You're not saying that. You're saying total something. And you're going to say good night to no still. But what I'm saying to you, lyrically and brightness is two different something. One is bookwork, and one is something different. So it's totally. But I understand what this lady said. People can just use.
Come on, people, good night, and
good night. Yeah, get frustrated.
Yeah, very rich. When I say a word, brother, bless up, man.
Not say a word. Best up.
Bless
What
up, Miss
so
Juno.
quiet? Imatep gone. Good night. Good night.
From long time.
Probably log out from long. All right then. Later. Bye.
Yeah, man. People, big up on yourself, yeah, man. Give thanks.